What up, what up, what up? I'm Jake.
I'm Jim.
Welcome to Secret Hideout, place we talk you can't bring to the dinner table.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. What's up, Zoe?
What up, guys?
What up, duty?
What episode is this?
84?
84, episode 84.
I hope that's right.
No, I don't think it is.
You know
dude.
what we
I
get
think it's
into.
83, dude.
You know
Is
what
it
we get
83?
into today.
Maybe.
We get into some realness.
We get into the same thing we always get into.
Pop it,
We get into some pop culture. We get a little heavy into pop culture today, but it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. We get Enzo gives us a real good deep dive on Moneyball, the movie Moneyball.
God. Dude, that was
Like
wild.
goes in hard on it.
That was wild, dude.
I did my best.
With Brad Pitt. We
Jonah
talk
Hill.
Yeah, Jonah Hill. We talk about Netflix series Russian Doll. We get into Jim was watching the show Staircase
On HBO.
Getting some butt eating,
Yeah, there's a little bit of that.
some ass eating talk
There's a weirdly too much of that.
that related to the show he's watching, Staircase.
Yes.
The Staircase.
I think it's the Staircase
Yeah,
on
whatever.
HBO.
Yeah.
Some ass eating going on. We're getting a little discussion on that. Then we hop into I watched The Next Level, which is a flat Earth documentary that just came out.
The sequel to Level.
Sequel to Level. We talk about that. We get Neil Tyson deGrasse.
Nope.
Nope.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
You'll understand why that's funny. What else we get into?
Oh man, we hit up on some Blink 182.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
getting some music.
Yeah,
we talk
we-
about Tom DeLonge.
Yeah.
In
Again.
a positive light.
And I got this time in a positive light.
Yeah. And then somehow we go into that. We go, we talk a little bit about some other bands like System of a Down, I think, and other, influential bands to our teens. I'm in a phase right now, so I'm going back in time and getting all nostalgic. So
Yep. We go back into a what happens if this food shortage happens? Like, are we all fucked?
yeah,
Like, are we fucked?
Yeah.
Are we ready for that?
I
Are
read
most
a-
of us ready for that? No.
I read a really good DM from a friend and possibly a listener.
Like, even if you're a
Yeah.
doomer and you know this is coming, like, are you prepared?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah. Are you helping other people get prepared? Probably not.
Probably not.
So-
Can you do it without a community? We talk about the food shortage. We talk about why are all these celebrities and politicians ending up in fucking Ukraine right now?
Yeah. And
When
then
it's under
also we
war.
talk about the connection to that being why are all these celebrities and politicians just like partying at islands together, like firsthand from people playing these parties.
Yep. We talk about is Roe v. Wade. What is this?
PSYOP.
Is this a psyop? Is it?
It is.
Of course
It
it is,
is.
man. Of course it is.
Spoiler
PSYOP after
alert.
PSYOP after PSYOP after PSYOP. We didn't talk about the Red Wings, but I think we should just real quick before we start this
Yeah.
intro. We just want to call it. Jim made a good point. The Red Wings are looking for a new coach. All right. They just fired their head coach, and the New York Islanders fired their head coach, which is Barry Trotz, who's a fucking G.
Yeah.
All right. If you look into his history, third all-time winning coach under fucking Scotty Bowman. All right. And Jim made the connection. Well, fuck. We just fired our head coach. He just left the New York Islanders. It's probably because
We just
fucking
hired
we just got
Irishman just probably hired his ass.
Yeah.
So I hope that's true. But yeah, I think it's a good episode. Long one.
Yeah, it's a longie. So
But bear with it. I think you'll enjoy it. And
yeah, make sure you check us out on YouTube and subscribe. And we also trash YouTube on this, so it's pretty good. So if you work at YouTube,
yeah, fuck you.
yeah. And check us out on TikTok. We always post shit on TikTok and Instagram. Secret Hideout Podcast. Check it out.
Yeah. Oh, real quick. Why don't you just tell everybody what we got some comments on TikTok real quick?
I'll run through them next week.
You want to run through them next week?
Yeah, we'll run
Oh,
through
there's
them
a
next
lot.
week.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah, there's a few. Yeah, so make sure you keep commenting and sending me videos or whatever you're
They're
doing.
gonna be
Jake,
surprised.
you're fired. So yeah, let's get it.
Yeah. Thank you for everybody who's listening to this. Or no, this is 84 actually, not 82. So, yeah, we're rolling. So everything's hot, everything's ready to go.
You guys,
You even got your headphones on.
I don't need my headphones.
Now
on.
you're not gonna wear
It's set
headphones?
up.
I'm quitting. I'm fucking leaving.
Why is he
I'm going
freaking
home.
out over this? I want you to see your mental breakdown right now. I want you to watch this. Watch
I
this
see it. I am
YouTube.
watching it.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and you watch
going
this. You watch
I'm
my
not doing
cousin
this shit right now. I'm
meltdown.
out.
Quit.
It's the same thing. But what was I just talking about? I was talking about
Fred Durst.
huh?
No, you said we're rolling.
Fred
So-
Durst.
Said we're rolling. Let's get rolling.
We are
We're rolling.
rolling.
I don't like
Jake.
this.
We're rolling. It's hot. Everything's fine. We don't have to. There's no like weird energy now to the beginning where you feel hot and ready to go. We're gonna do an intro anyways. Just so you guys know, there's an intro that we film after, which you know because we tell you about everything we talked about. Jake's freaking out right now. Just
Yeah.
watch him. I don't understand what's
Yeah,
going on.
I don't like it.
He's like, "What's my pop culture is didn't
Yeah.
start the right way."
I don't like it. I gotta get mentally prepared.
He's
before
got to
we
get
start.
he's got to get in the right zone.
What's up? We're here at episode 83.
You don't even got your headphones on.
Everything's fine, you retard. You are retarded.
Why don't you just put them on?
Full on
There you go.
retard. Because I don't need them.
How about you hit that? Cheer, 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 cheer. And we start it.
Yeah,
What's he
give us
saying?
give us a. Oh, your things didn't work last time.
I know.
Do they work now?
I don't know. We'll see. I
thought-
didn't know until last time either. They should work this time.
No, you knew. You said you were gonna add them in
I know.
Pop it.
because they didn't work the time before.
They should work this time.
Why don't you check?
They are. I'm looking at Jake. I know
Where?
what I'm doing. Do you
Where?
understand?
Where's
that
the track at?
I do this every fucking time.
Where's that MIDI track?
I'm just
at?
ready this time. Usually you're like, you have to watch me get ready, but this time I'm ready.
Yeah,
It's-
and then we say,
everything's
"All
good."
right, we ready? Let's do this."
That's fine. We can still
We
do
do a
that.
hand. We do a hand thing.
We don't do
I didn't
this.
hear a clap this time. There's usually a clap.
Quack.
There might
quack,
need- there might
quack,
need to be a
quack,
clap.
Quack. Quack. Quack.
There actually might need to be a clap, to be honest. But
There
the
does
clap
need to be a clap.
the
Yeah, there's no
can-
clap.
The
That's
clap
what it
can
is.
happen
No
anywhere.
clap.
Threw you off.
It doesn't matter.
Hey, what's up? We're
That would have been fucking awesome.
Straight retarded.
Straight, like, right off. It would've been
Pavlov's dog.
that would have been awesome.
Oh, I keep fucking this up. I'm gonna do that a whole bunch this episode. All right, ready? We're here at episode 83, Secret Hideout. We're gonna get you with some good stuff here. We're gonna get you with the good stuff. I got these boys freaking out.
I don't even know if I took my drugs.
Well, take your
I
drugs.
think I did.
You can take your drugs.
I don't
right
know.
now.
I'm all frazzled now.
He doesn't. Yeah.
I don't know why
I don't
you're
want to take too
frazzled.
much.
What do you gotta take? Every episode, Jake takes, what is it? 60 milligrams of amphetamines. And then how much Xanax? A half a bar? A half a bar of Xanax.
Yeah, one of those-
You're not
those
fooling anybody.
footballs.
It's,
And I have to clap for him to start this for some reason.
it's usually me and you.
I really hope you guys saw all that. Like, I hope that I just kept that in the YouTube. So he doesn't watch the YouTube, so
I don't
know
watch
that
YouTube.
all that's in there.
It's
But
all right.
we got some good stuff to talk about today. We're gonna get it down. I got some good pop culture. I got some pop culture I've been meaning to talk about for like 2 weeks now. That's pretty awesome shit. Jake, I'm sure he's got some stuff over there.
Yeah, I gotta find it.
You gotta find it.
Not ready.
Why? What do you mean you're not ready? You can get ready this whole time.
I ain't ready. I didn't know we were starting.
You did know we were starting.
I told
did
we were
it.
already started.
We did. We started 20 minutes ago.
Yeah,
I just want
so-
you to all realize.
Not
that.
ready.
I don't know why you're not. But usually,
I'm ready now.
But usually he's
All right,
like,
I'm ready.
he's like, let's go, let's go,
I'm ready.
let's go. He has to like get like super like
He's got it.
he's gotta
Dude, you can't mess
do,
up
like,
the process.
His math, his little word math or whatever.
Can't mess
Ready.
up the process. All right.
We're going.
What are we talking
I
about?
hope you're
Pop
ready.
culture? We in pop culture? Huh?
Pop it.
Now we're in pop
All
culture.
There you
right.
go.
All right.
Now we're in pop culture. What do you got, Enzo?
I watched Moneyball, and yeah, I watched Moneyball. I'm trying to think what else I watched. Let's just go with that for now, and I'll remember this other movie that I watched.
Okay, and did you like it?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's an awesome movie. I've
Was
watched
that
it
your
several
first time you've
times.
seen it?
No, I've seen it
Oh.
several times. It's just like
I think it's a great
a
movie.
great movie you can put on and let
Absolutely.
it go. Yep.
Yeah, I really like that movie.
I heard Stranger Things 4 is coming out. I'm pretty excited about that.
As am I. Do you watch Stranger Things?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Are you excited for Part 4.
No, not
Okay.
really.
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna be that good.
I think it'll be good.
But
So far, every season has been better than the one before, I think.
I disagree with that.
Yeah, I don't
Really?
know.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
Season 3, man, it's hard to top that.
Which one was
me.
the mall one? Season
The Mall
3?
was season 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was okay.
Like, I like the bad guy, Billy, as that. Like,
I don't know. I thought it was. I don't know. It kind of lost me towards the end of it.
okay.
But I'm not gonna watch Stranger Things. I'll watch it for sure.
Yeah, I'm excited for it though.
Same.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's 2 parts.
Oh, yeah, that is all the other things.
So the first part drops at the end of this month, and then the next one drops around like July 4th or some shit.
What'd you think of the Bumblebees or whatever? Did you finish that?
Yeah, we talked about it.
No, we didn't. We talked about you
Yeah.
didn't talk about you finishing it.
Yeah, we did.
No way.
Yeah, because we talked about Christina Ricci
We did talk about
and
Christina Ricci.
Juliette Lewis.
What'd you
about
think
how
of the
they?
end? I don't think we talked about it. 'Cause I don't think you watched the last
Oh, I don't
episode.
know. It ended
The
fine.
Bumblebee?
Yeah.
Is that what you
It
call it?
ended with anticipation, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's not a finished story.
No, it's not called the Bumblebee.
What's it called?
It's called
Yellow Jacket.
Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, it just ended without finishing the story. So
Yeah, leaving you open.
you know, like if that was it, I'd be like, that's a shitty ending. But
It sucks that it didn't get picked back up.
yeah. So
I swear you didn't talk about this though. Almost positive.
I don't know. I know we talked about Yellow.
Yeah, we
Jackets.
talked about Yellow Jackets because I remember talking about this lady.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
it's
gonna
not a
try
good
to
match.
say her name either.
Juliette Lewis.
Exactly.
I tried. I thought I had it.
Yeah, you did.
I thought I had it. So yeah, Moneyball, Brad Pitt, huh?
Oh, yeah, it was good. I obviously,
That's it.
you
That's
know,
all
what,
he's got.
That's all you need.
Jonah
right
Hill.
there.
Yeah.
Jonah Hill.
It is a good one.
just one of those classic sports movies. You know, that's pretty much all I did though.
I hope
That's
you
all
guys
watched.
really enjoy that fucking forensic Moneyball breakdown.
I know, right?
Holy shit.
Pretty good. Well,
Did I
Well,
really
we-
fuck you guys up this much?
Yeah.
Like,
No,
you
I
guys
mean-
are you guys are like dead right now. It was like 20 minutes ago. It was alive in here. It was fine. And now you guys are all screwed up.
Yeah.
well, he asked me what I saw.
It's like being on candid camera, you know? Like nobody likes that shit. Nobody likes when they're like, "Oh, you're candid camera." and
You're
like,
coming
"Fuck."
to a house
To
to
do a
film a
podcast.
podcast.
Yeah.
The podcast was filming when you walked in the door.
Yes.
That's perfect.
So now I'll know that though.
That's perfect.
So now I'm-
sure. That
That's
makes
the
you
new
feel
thing.
better.
No, he's
So,
gonna
yes.
change it up on you. So
There was no changing
He's
up.
gonna
I was
change it
just
up at some point.
prepared
Yeah.
so
there's
don't get
nothing
too,
wrong
Don't
with-
get too comfortable.
You know.
with being changed up.
One of these times,
It's like when you watch Jackass and like they're playing a prank on the guys, right? And you could see the difference when the guys come in the room and like they just think they're being themselves. Like they're just
Well, you should
just-
be being
they're
yourself.
just yeah,
on
but
there.
it's still this is different when you know something's on you. You know, when you're being recorded. It's like when you record your guitar, like you can play what you're playing smoothly, and then once they push the record button, you're like,
Yeah, so you'd wish
like,
that
fuck.
person would just push the record button
Fuck.
and hear you talk.
but it's the
fluidly,
opposite. I'm saying it's
instead
like
of-
that.
instead of
it's
it
like
being
that,
this weird
but
energy in
the
the room, like,
opposite. But the opposite of that.
No,
It's like that, but the opposite.
it's not the opposite of that. It's exactly
For me,
what
it
this
is.
is. It's the same thing. We should just be having a conversation. Look at Enzo's Moneyball breakdown was fucking fantastic.
This is what you
He
get.
didn't say nothing about the
This is the
Jays.
show you wanted.
didn't say
okay?
nothing about
you,
the Jays.
you wanted the show, you got it.
I know I did.
You got a shitty breakdown of Moneyball. All right, I don't even know what to talk about next.
Because there's
I can't even think about what I
It was
watched.
so good. We're just gonna end it with that. Yeah,
I watched John Wayne Gacy. Oh, we talked
we
about
talked
it.
about that. Yeah.
Oh lordy. I did start the HBO Staircase docu series rather. It's about the documentary. It's have you seen The Staircase? I'm sure we've talked about it on here.
No.
The Staircase is it's a badass story. It's about this guy who fucking kills his wife,
Yeah, he throws her down the stairs. Right?
throws her down the stairs, and
Okay.
he's trying to get away with it, but there's the documentaries shows behind the scenes of it perfectly, and you can kind of tell that the guy's full of shit. But there's also an owl theory that there might have been an owl in the house and that killed her. That's the best part of the whole staircase documentary. But there's a series on HBO,
like a reenactment, right?
a reenactment,
like a show.
yeah. And I'd actually suggest watching this over the documentary.
Yeah, that's what I'll probably do.
They casted this like a fucking champ. Like everyone in it's exactly like their character.
Yeah, and so you're looking at the documentary right now.
Yeah.
He's talking about the HBO show.
Yeah, but it's real. HBO does what HBO does, and they're making it like super gay.
Super
It's gay?
Well, yeah, it is. The story is so.
Oh, he's
but-
gay?
Yeah,
There's a
he's
lot of gay in there?
Yeah, but we're like, all right.
Over the top.
Yeah, like it's like, all right, dude, I get it. He had dick pics on his computer and shit. I don't want to see him over and over.
They're like,
again.
HBO's like, you should show your kids this.
Yeah, exactly. But the series, it's got like fucking bangers in it. Like everyone who's in it's a good actor. It's really good.
Who's in it?
Pull it up real quick.
Parky Posey, Colin Firth.
Colin Firth.
Tony
Parker
Collette.
Posey.
Yeah.
Always liked Parker Posey because of
I like Colin
Dazed and
Firth,
Confused.
actually.
And Tony Collette is really good. She's in like all those A24 movies and shit.
Yeah. That's Dane DeHaan. That's the dude that played Green Goblin and
Yeah, he plays one of
The
the
Amazing
sons,
Spider-Man.
I believe. Yeah, he's one of the sons. But this is a pretty, it's a watchable show. As long as you're like, I mean, it does like have like a crazy eating ass scene that's unnecessary.
like two guys.
No,
Oh.
it's him on his wife, but it's like showing that he's
Oh
like
my
he
God.
likes ass. Like I guess like
Oh.
they're just hammering that point away.
So wait, is that they're like, oh,
They
he
just
likes
want
to
you
eat
to
his,
know.
his wife's ass, so he's gay?
Something like that.
That's false.
I feel you, and I know I understand that, but I don't know why they put a awkward eating ass scene in there. It's unnecessary. It's kind of like we always talk about with movies, like the sexuality
Yeah,
of
like-
the
Doesn't
movie
need to
is
be there.
not
Like that's gonna be
necessary.
uncomfortable. Like,
Yeah.
when you're, like, with your girlfriend.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure, it is. It's uncomfortable. And
Or you're like
it's-
watching this with like your dad or something. Like
Me and my sister share the
Or your
love
sister?
for the staircase, so we want to watch this show together, and we just talked about it on Mother's Day. We're like,
wait,
we're
did
glad-
you watch it? Oh, you guys
No,
didn't.
we
Oh,
didn't.
yeah.
We
Wow.
were like-
yeah.
I was like, how about the eating butt scene? I was like, that was like a little much, wasn't
Unnecessary.
it? She's like, yeah. She's like, I was just thinking, like, I told mom and dad to watch this shit. She's like, I don't want mom and dad, or I don't want to be
Yeah.
watching it with mom and dad.
Yeah.
And I'm sure dad doesn't want to be watching it with mom because that
Yeah.
shit's weird.
Yeah.
And it's a heterosexual.
He doesn't want her to get any ideas. You know?
No, it's he's eating.
Yeah.
Her, oh yeah. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel you. I thought it was the other. Whoa, getting a little personal on Secret Hideout. Oh,
Is
man.
it Tony Collette getting her ass eaten?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Were you just like imagining?
Now, is it hot? Like,
Yeah.
if you're.
He was.
For sure.
Yeah, he was. I think we all were now.
There you go.
Yeah, but it's just like, and I don't even, I feel like we always say that, like they're like, he is gay, so or whatever, bisexual, down kind of dude, but they're just like, it's like, it is a big part of the case too, because if he's gay, then his wife finds out that he's gay. Does he smash her head into the staircase because she's like, I'm leaving you, and
Yeah, I'm gonna
you've
tell
been
everyone.
you've been fucking dudes in motel rooms. I'm telling everyone you're a famous author, like I'm gonna ruin your reputation.
When was this?
It has to be like 2000s when it happened.
Really?
It's a fucking interesting documentary.
I feel like
love
being
the
gay was
documentary.
okay back then. Like when you're talking like that, like I would think this was like 1980.
I don't think it's the fact that he's gay. I think
Yeah.
it's just the fact that he's cheating on her is what would be
Oh.
the reason that she would freak out. And then
2001.
put a cherry on top of that, you're cheating on your wife
Yeah.
with a bunch of dudes. But he's
Yeah.
like, but his story is like, no, she knew. And
Like I don't know if I want to watch this with my girlfriend now. You know, because she could see that ass eating scene and be like,
She's gonna
"Oh,
want
he's
you to-
gay," and then she's gonna look at me.
Just gonna think you're gay.
You can think
Yeah.
I'm gay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
well,
What is that?
No, that's not what makes him gay. Is the ass eating scene. It was just an unnecessary scene.
I feel like that's why they put it in there, though.
Sure, they did.
You
I'm
know?
sure of it. To
Like, he
allude
likes
to
ass.
butt. Yeah, I'm like, all right, we get it, dude. You guys just showed us like fucking 30 dick pics on his computer, like, and talked about this guy's hammer for a minute. But
Colin Firth.
Colin Firth, he rips. He kills this role actually because he transforms into this guy.
Who's Colin Firth? Let me see him.
They all
He's the dude-
transform.
He plays in The Kingsman. That's the only role I can think of right now.
He was in Love Actually, I think.
Okay.
He was the writer in Love Actually. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He's a good actor. He's in
Okay.
a lot of good shit. A lot of British shit.
Okay.
But he's not British in this. He's this fucking guy. He
Kingsman,
transforms into this guy. So on all aspects of like it being just a interesting and good watch, it is a good watch. The Staircase is. Is it called The Staircase on
Yeah.
HBO? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm burpy today. Too much carbonation.
Yep, The Staircase.
We just started Ozark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How far?
Like 3 episodes in.
Okay. Good,
So-
right?
Yeah, did you guys know did you know that the opening spells out Ozark? Did you know that?
What do you mean?
Like the symbols?
I can't
didn't know
think
that.
of what I want to know is, you know how every episode they have those symbols?
Yeah, that spells out Ozark.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Like
so
the symbols spell it out.
okay,
If
so
Enzo
yeah,
can like find that.
So internet's going right now, but all right, let's go.
Like Ozark opening title or opening symbols.
yeah, we're always saying
So,
them. We're always
yeah.
like, horseshoe,
So
squid,
you see
lamb.
You see, it makes a
marijuana
Z,
leaf.
an A, an R, and a K. Like it's really some of them are really like
Zark. It spells. Oh, and then O's in the middle.
Yeah.
I got you. Oh, that kind of ruins those. But it's cool at the same time. But
Yeah.
it does kind of, because we're always like, what part of it is always has something to do with the episode.
yeah,
too.
yeah.
It
It
always
has something to do with the episode,
yeah.
but it also spells it out.
That's cool. That's good. That's good to know because Rachel and I were literally just talking about this when we were watching it.
Yeah. The reason that it took us so long is because we were finishing up second season of Russian Doll on
Yeah.
Netflix.
You liked it?
I like it. Have you watched that?
I started it and I fell off of it.
Okay. It's
But-
like the first season's like a Groundhog's Day.
Yeah.
And then the second season becomes like time travel.
Okay. See, I didn't give the first season enough. I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know why I felt like it didn't have enough legs for me or something. I liked her in. She was one of my favorite characters in fucking Orange Is the New Black.
Yeah.
She kind of plays the same character.
Yeah, like the second season, like she gets on the subway and all of a sudden she's in like 1980s. And she's like her mom.
Oh.
It's almost like Quantum Leap-esque.
Okay. Well, break down the first season.
I can't remember the first season.
It's kind of
like that was one of the
trippy.
that was one of the things like we could not remember we thought about rewatching it and then we were like fuck it. We rewatched the recap and like we were like I don't remember any of this. It was a long time. It was like 2 years.
It's got beautiful imagery though.
Oh yeah, it's filmed really well.
Yeah.
It's filmed really well.
I have to give that another shot. I said that last episode too when you were talking about it.
Yeah, it's quick because it's only half-hour episodes.
Yeah, I
And
did
there's
like that.
there's like 8 of them. So you blow through it real quick.
Did you get to when Ruth goes to Miami in Ozark?
No.
Okay. There's a wild like filming style change. I want you to see if you
No.
recognize it.
Haven't got there yet.
Because the whole show has like its color grade is the show, like
Yeah, it's got that dark.
that blue.
It's like dark.
Dark. Every scene's
cold
almost
and
at
dark.
night. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they put like the fake like day to night.
Yeah, it's exactly
filter
what it is.
on it.
They did, yeah. That's what it is. Because I was thinking about that because I remember when you first got the Sony, that was the big deal with the Sony, was the fact that it had a good day to night.
Or you could
color grade it good day to night because you could shoot so flat.
And bright.
Yeah.
But yeah, Russian Doll is cool. I didn't think the ending was that strong.
I did watch a little bit of that the Korean show too.
Oh, okay.
Dead Like Me or whatever.
We're all dead.
We're all
all
dead.
of us are dead.
Shout out Dead Like Me, Chris, if you're listening. We're all dead now. Is that what it is?
Yeah, like we're all dead.
All of us are dead.
All of us are dead.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's good, man.
It's nice.
It's good,
Yeah,
dude.
it's good.
That's like I was just thinking about that show the other day.
It's
and
very cheesy.
It's like
it's very cheesy, but
yeah,
it's supposed
yeah,
to be.
but it's like it works, man.
Yeah.
Like it just works.
And if you watch a couple episodes ago, we broke down and showed some of the scenes in it, some of the cool zombie scenes. And
Yeah.
those are they're just to die for in the whole thing so far.
It's just good. Like I was just thinking about it. Like it's gonna be one of those shows. Like I'm always gonna think back and remember like watching. Like it was just like a random show.
You'd like
pick,
this shows though.
Random show
Yeah.
you pick that you just had a good time watching.
I watched it dub, and I said I wasn't going to watch it dub.
Oh, you're watching it dubbed.
I watched it.
Okay,
dub.
see, that's what I'm thinking. I'm wondering
I
if
would
that adds
suggest not to.
adds to a lot of the cheesiness.
For
no,
sure.
I think you should watch it dubbed.
I know. I like it too. I like it. Like I didn't realize it until the end of the first episode, and I was like, oh fuck, I was gonna watch this actually in its language because I thought it would be, but I was so into it. I was
Yeah,
like,
it's,
whatever.
this is good. It's
It's like
just
it's
fun.
like watching a cartoon, I guess, or something. In
Yeah.
that sense, it's not for photorealism. It's just
yeah.
fun.
But do you see like
story.
the like when it goes from like cheesy, but then like a lot of the zombie scenes are like pretty brutal,
they're very
and
brutal.
like the chase scenes are good
Yeah.
and well done and everything like that. Like it's just really well done.
It is. It's a good show.
Let's see what else. What else
Rapid
do I
fire
have?
pop culture for you motherfuckers.
Did you guys watch the Avatar trailer?
No.
I did.
You did.
Yeah. It's cool.
It's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
What's it?
Like,
It had me thinking, like, I was like, this is how it should be. I was like, yeah, this is how it should be.
should be life. I think there was
Yeah.
like I'm pretty sure like when that movie came out, there was like a big suicide rise
because people were bummed.
yeah, because people were bummed that they
Yeah.
like didn't that the world wasn't like that. You know,
And I don't blame them, dude.
That's not real
It's
life.
motherfucking Fern Gully, dude.
It's just crazy because like that movie was a big event when it came out, and I know it gets shit on. Like this movie gets shit on from like people are like, oh, it's fucking Dancing with Wolves,
Or Fern Gully.
or it's fucking
Gully.
Fern Gully.
It is Fern Gully.
and it's like so
in
what?
a great way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so fucking what?
All the
It's Fern
stories.
Gully with blue people and 3D motherfuckers. Like,
Like the wildest 3D you ever seen
yeah,
in theaters.
like the best
ever.
3D you've ever seen. Like, who cares?
3D doesn't work that well
Fern
for
Gully,
me,
honestly,
and this did.
honestly, Fern Gully ain't even that good.
No, this is way better. Wait, are you kidding me?
This is like the way better version of
Yes.
Fern Gully.
This is like the remake that fucking bangs. Like,
Yeah.
it's the Fern Gully remake that bangs.
The thing though with this though is this is crazy because like it's like the Avengers back and like people are like, what the fuck is this?
What do you mean?
It like that movie came out like 15 years ago,
Yeah,
bro.
and no one really.
You know what I'm saying? Like nobody, like kids don't know what the fuck this is.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know?
what'd they say about the Avengers though? What do you say?
The
No, I'm saying
adventure.
like the Avenger
Oh.
returns. You
Oh,
know?
okay,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah. You might as well just
Like, bro, this
market
should
it as new.
This need to came out like 10 years ago. Like,
And I was like,
You
thinking,
know.
I'm like, this is like, is it like, it's kind of a, I'm sure it's got a woke storyline.
Oh, dude.
Is it super
yeah,
woke?
yeah.
I'm sure
like
it
that
will.
white,
To me-
that human kid, that white kid's probably
Dude,
like,
I was waiting for Chris Tucker to pop out and be like, "What's up, motherfuckers?" like blue, like you know, or like he was like pink.
no, but he's
pink or
the,
something.
but he is his character from fucking Fifth Element.
Yeah.
He's just painted blue.
No, he had to be pink, so they're like adding the diversity in.
Kobe,
so they,
Kobe, Kobe.
they find a
Kobe,
whole
baby.
pink
Kobe,
tribe. I was actually just envisioning it just as like I thought of a funny edit to it, to having that him on the stage of Fifth Element,
Yeah.
having him at the end of the trailer. If I could figure out a way to snip him in there,
Yeah, but he's blue and
Yeah.
he's doing the opera.
yeah. I don't think that was Chris Tucker.
No, but she's blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I'll leave that up real
Ruby,
quick.
Ruby Red or something.
Oh,
Ruby
man.
Red.
There we go. This motherfucker. Just him, dude. Actually, just this. Like, him having that in there, it would fit into the cut. I might make this.
I love The Fifth Element.
Yeah, I'm into it.
That guy, the director of this, made another movie. It was really weird. It was like 1,000 World or something. I don't know. It just wasn't. I think he's like French or some shit. Director of Fifth Element.
I'm trying to think. I watched something else really good, and we're gonna be able to segue with that Fifth Element thing.
No, I want to talk about the Avatar still.
Oh yeah,
Like, I think that white kid in there with the dreadlocks is.
Bad guy.
Yeah.
Appropriating culture.
Yeah.
hold on. Play the trailer.
I don't know
see
if that's
what
like
you're
their
talking
son or
about.
not.
I just watched it
It
today.
seems like that's their
once.
son or some shit.
Is there a white kid in there? Right?
Yeah, there's like a white kid that seems I don't know if it's like their son or what, but he's like a white kid hanging out with them. He's got to wear a mask though.
Shut up.
No, dude, he's right.
Shut up. Is he for real?
Yeah, I just saw it.
No, he's got to wear a gas oxygen
okay.
mask.
Oh.
Still.
I watched it. I must have not watched it all the way.
You want me to put
I was really, I was really just envisioning
When
Chris
was the
Tucker
last?
in it.
When was the is 3D still a thing?
No,
I don't know.
the movies
Like-
aren't still a thing.
Like when did that stop? When did
When
like
they
3D?
figured out the smoothing effect, so they don't do that anymore. They don't need to. The smoothing effect is essentially
Yes,
3D.
Yeah, but there's got to be
Okay.
some technology that's gonna make this different though. It's Cameron, and he's been working 15 years on this. Like,
He's probably in jail.
Bro, this-
Probably not him. He's probably locked up for child crimes.
he's the only one.
I'm just saying, like, what's the technology? Does it say it's gonna be in 3D or
No.
what? Like,
No, dude.
no, like there's gonna be something, dude.
It's
Like-
gonna turn
like
on-
you're gonna go in there and it's gonna be like in front of you, like it's gonna be it's gonna be like no
reality
glass.
goggles?
No, it's gonna be like no glasses 3D. That's what it's probably gonna be like. There's got to be something. Like, there's no way he's gonna make this movie without. Like,
think it's
when
gonna
he
be
made
like
this
the
movie,
smoothing effect.
he reinvented 3D. Like, that's what James Cameron did. That's what was so important with this movie was the
Look
the
up, is
fact-
there
There he
any-
is, right there.
See,
Oh,
he's half.
he's
and half.
happy.
Yeah,
He's a
that's
halfie,
what
so
this
he's
is gonna
their
be
kid.
about, probably, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's like a different color than the rest
that
of them.
place looks great though, dude. We should do that. We should all just mingle. All the cultures
Yeah,
come
dude,
together
That's exactly what we need to do.
and wait for them white people to come fuck it up for us.
Damn, bro, look, that just looks
Look up,
funny,
look
man.
up, Enzo. Try to find out if there's gonna be some weird technology, or say it's Avatar 2 in 3D.
I bet you it's not, dude.
Avatar 2 will revolutionize 3D, claims James Cameron. I'm telling you, this motherfucker, you're not gonna have to wear glasses.
Groundbreaking and hopefully glasses-free 3D.
Boom. What'd I say?
Yeah.
Holographics.
You know how I knew this? Because I heard this motherfucker talking about this like 10 years ago, being like, we need to make movies so that it's like looking through a window without glasses.
I think it's gonna be the smoothing effect, essentially.
Nah, dude, we're talking about James. Like, he ain't gonna use that bunk ass shit, dude.
Well, I think it's gonna
Like-
be the better version of it.
Yeah, maybe. It's
'Cause
gonna be
remember
something.
when
It's
they-
gonna be something you've never seen.
Do you remember when
That's
they
what it's
came
gonna
out
be.
with 3D TVs? Okay, remember this? Joe had one. Joe had the 3D TV. It was it popped out. You didn't need the glasses anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You could watch the movie you could watch it in 3D. Or no, I think you still needed
No,
the
you
glasses.
still need glasses.
But his TV was the first one that I realized had the smoothing effect on
yeah,
all the time.
yeah. This
So,
ain't gonna be that, dude.
I
James
bet
Cameron
you-
does not like
It says
that
it's
shit.
going to be shown in glasses.
I guarantee
3D
you,
right
he
here.
fucking hates that smoothing shit.
I don't know.
It's James Cameron. He's gonna. It's whatever it is. It's a Luciferian ritual. That's what we're gonna be
Sure.
sucked into.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know.
That's fine.
Yes. We're all gonna want or everyone's gonna have them. I wonder if how they would do that because the screens are.
Oh, that made a good point. Up until now, the only thing that's ever been 3D glasses free 3D is the Nintendo 3DS. I wonder if it's gonna hurt people's eyes.
3D always hurt my eyes.
Yeah.
It always hurt my eyes.
Now that we're older, it's gonna be like
Yeah.
really hard for us to watch.
Yeah, astigmatism and shit.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Can't deal with this shit. My eyes are degenerating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it's going to be... I think if it's glasses free, it's going to be whack. I do. I think it's going to be whack, and I think it's going to look like the smoothing effect. And we'll see if I'm wrong.
Yeah. You're gonna be wrong.
I think it's going to be whack. I thought 3D was whack until I saw Avatar. Ooh, these go out sideways too, boys.
You just,
They go out
This guy, he's like,
sideways.
yes.
Holy
I
shit.
know.
That's a move right
Let's
there.
fucking go. Alright, hold on. Wow. This
If
guy's
you guys
Weird
want to
Al.
donate to our
That is the
Venmo,
Weird Al Yankovic story.
And that's what's
That's
that
Harry
guy?
Potter.
That's Harry Potter. Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing Weird Al. Let's watch that trailer. Turn that on.
I seen this.
Sound on.
I didn't think it was for real though. I didn't realize it was what's his name? Yeah, put the sound on.
All right, after this DTE.
No, we're learning. We're learning a secret hideout here.
Right now we're watching Harry Potter
Put that mic down for us.
playing Weird Al Yankovic. It's a Roku original.
Hope you guys are ready for this. Like a surgeon, getting for the very first time.
I can't see him.
No,
He,
that doesn't work for me.
I don't ever remember Weird Al being ripped like that either.
Anyone got an accordion? Like a surgeon, hey, getting for the very. What can I say? I'm full of surprises. I can hear your heartbeat.
He wasn't ripped, was he?
He probably was pretty ripped, actually. Thinking about him.
You're lying right now.
Looking back, he's a thin guy.
I
He
was
just
just
had a
thought he was.
baggy
I thought he
shirt
was
on.
scrawny and dorky.
Put shirtless.
Well, let's see.
Trust me.
Jim just got excited.
Trust me. I'll be surprised if it pops up.
Sure will.
I guess he was pretty average.
Is this Jared Leto or
That's not weird.
Why is Jared Leto on
Jared
here?
Leto's on here
Jared
trying
Leto
to play
sneaking
weird?
into the secret hideout for no reason.
They don't got one.
Get the fuck out of here.
Jim,
What is that?
that's your phone ringing, bro.
Oh.
Oh man, now I'm gonna never let you forget it.
Yeah, bro. What the fuck? At least when our shit goes off, it doesn't go through the headphones.
Yeah, it's like going through every device in the house.
I don't know.
This is like Wolf in The Office.
There you go.
Ryan's Wolf.
Oh,
You get like a fax a
Yeah,
text
yeah.
message, and a phone call.
Yeah, yeah.
At the
It
same
All,
is-
your,
time,
all
a
your
fax.
shit goes off.
It is
Wolf.
You
Wolf.
just got wolfed.
Yeah, that's exactly what that was. Was that my actual phone though?
Well, I mean, it wasn't mine.
Yeah, it wasn't mine.
No, but was my phone ringing?
No, your computer was ringing.
Yeah, that is worse, especially during this.
Just sent myself a wolf. Yeah. What the fuck was that? Did I ever tell you about the time I watched this? It was like a fake little scene that was made. It was like supposed to be like a pretend Robin Williams documentary, and like these people just like made this like one scene of like him in the dressing room when he was doing like that Mork and Mindy show, and like his early in his career, and he's like talking to like one of the other actresses, and they're talking about something serious, and like that scene that they filmed was supposed to like made it look like, oh, this is a documentary of Robin Williams, and it was so fucking good.
Hold on, what was this from?
I don't know what it was. I forgot what it was, but it was like, do you know what I'm saying? Do you
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying?
I think I've seen
Like,
what you're
It was like
talking
an
about.
independent thing that was made. They made a scene.
From Mork and Mindy.
No,
Mork and-
like behind, like they made a scene as if it was like a scene from a movie about Robin Williams.
Okay. Yeah,
Does
it's
that
gonna
make
be-
sense?
Yeah, that's gonna be
Like a
hard for you to
biography
find.
of Robin Williams done, and it was done so fucking good. I
The-
was like, holy shit! There it is, right there.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, yeah, it's so fucking good. If you want to see what we're talking about, join us on our YouTube channel. Get that volume.
Well, dreams are a beautiful aspect of human culture. In fact, it happens when you're at night and you close your eyes and all kinds of images happen, and it's really bizarre.
Oh, you're not watching the whole. This ain't the real thing, bro. This is ET, bro. Turn it off.
Yeah, we
Type
just-
in Jamie
just
Costa's
got
Robin
flagged.
Williams.
the ET Canada the whole time probably fucked us right there, to be honest.
Yeah, no, cut that shit out. No, wait, hold on.
Test footage scene?
No,
See, this is what you're
No.
talking about with YouTube.
this is what I'm talking
earlier.
about with YouTube,
Yeah.
man. Like this shit used to just pop up.
Yep. Now everyone wants to own it. So
Yeah, everyone owns it, so you can't find the original one.
somebody's got to just fucking make a better YouTube. I don't understand how that can't happen.
Like,
Or a new
why is it
YouTube.
all? It's all news stories about it instead of the actual thing.
Is this what Rumble is? If we're on Rumble right now, is Rumble better? Like, are we able to just find random videos?
I don't know.
Try Rumble real quick. Search in Rumble just for experiment, a live on air experiment. Because YouTube sucks, and then we can talk about that for a second. Because
I fucking hate it
YouTube's
now.
whack.
Yeah.
Like, you can't. So subscribe to our YouTube if you're watching this, which you're not, because it's not sponsored by ET or Hollywood Entertainment or whatever fucking major corporation owns YouTube. All of them.
That's a reaction.
So the reactions, like,
Try that one.
Yeah, that's it right there. Okay, so we're heading over to Rumble, where I'm gonna start putting this.
Turn this shit up.
It's gonna be on Rumble from now on. Fuck YouTube, dude. YouTube's whack.
I watch movie trailers on it, and like video
Anything that's
game.
corporate, anything
Yeah.
that's corporately sponsored, it's good for it.
Yeah. Is the volume off on this
But
shit?
looking up random
Yeah,
ass
but Jim keeps
videos,
talking every time I.
Put your mic down at it.
Come in your fatitude. Muller? Hello, Orson. Falling asleep on the job again, Muller? No, your immenseness. Just working on my report on dreams. Dreams? Well, dreams are a beautiful aspect of human culture. In fact, it happens when you're at night and you close your eyes and all kinds of images happen, and it's really bizarre. Well, let's try this one. Well, it depends on who you ask. If you ask Cinderella, she might sing it to you and say,
Robin?
"A dream is a wish your heart."
Robin!
dude, Robin Williams was for sure retarded.
No, he's just on coke.
That's true. Made himself retarded.
Lots of coke.
Yeah.
But he gets serious here. I don't even know who this guy is. But he does a fantastic job here.
Dobbs? It's about that fart earlier.
No, it's you're fucking crazy.
What did he say right there?
Is it about that fart earlier?
Oh.
John Belushi died last night. They found him in his bungalow this morning.
I told you I was with him.
I know. They found him in
John's
his
not
bungalow.
dead. I was with him last night.
I know you were. I'm so sorry, Robin.
No.
It's a great podcast scene. For all you audio listeners, I'm sorry about this.
They say
Check it out on YouTube.
how he died.
You know, Robin.
Like I'm seeing Robin Williams,
It is Robin Williams.
right?
Yeah.
Like you're like looking at it's like looking at Robin Williams, bro.
I can't let what happened to him happen to you.
Shapeshifters, dude.
I can't.
She talking about the drugs.
Because if it did, Robin,
Robin did a lot of
I
drugs,
might
bro.
kill you first.
Did he stop doing drugs after John Belushi died?
Sounded like James Bond.
No.
just then. I'm staunch. Pam DeLonge.
Who is this guy? What's his name?
Jamie
Costa.
Costa.
Yeah, it's a pretty happy scene though. We don't have to watch it.
Yeah, we're not gonna
All
watch the whole
30
thing.
minutes.
But
It's
yeah,
5 minutes.
fucking
actually.
fantastically done, right? Like you felt like you were watching like a
Dude,
scene
let's-
from a movie, right?
Let's talk about Rumble too, because shout out Rumble for letting that happen.
Yeah, for
It's
letting us see
fucking Jesus Christ. You couldn't look at that. That should be on you. Whatever ABC should jump on that and make a fucking series with this guy
Yeah.
or whatever.
Or Hulu or something.
Hulu, yeah.
There's a Sex Pistols show coming out on Hulu that I'm interested in. It looks pretty good.
Did they do the Motley Crue one?
That was Netflix.
Netflix did that.
Yeah.
That was whack.
It was okay.
It was okay.
It was okay.
It was okay. It was whack though. That book's really good. And I never fucked with Motley Crue.
No,
The Dirt, I believe the book's called, and
Yeah.
the Netflix thing. Sex Pistols one would be cool too, because I didn't
Yeah.
know. I don't know anything about that era. Like that wasn't
Okay.
our.
no, it was
Era.
definitely. Well, no, we weren't born then.
But we didn't even fuck with it. You know what I mean? Like we didn't even dabble back into that shit.
We did a little bit of research on it because when you got into punk rock, like you have to, you know,
A little bit
because
though.
and if anything, because of SLC punks, you know, they like brought it up.
And like
So
skateboarding,
you have to learn like
Skateboarding,
Ramones
for
and Sex
sure.
Pistols, you know.
because all the Baker guys were into this shit.
You know,
so-
basically like these. If I'm not mistaken, but yeah, I know what you're saying. Like I'm not like any diehard fucking Sex
No.
Pistols, but I'm pretty sure they.
I don't
were-
even know one of their songs.
I'm pretty sure like there's a guy behind the Sex Pistols that's like the main dude. Like
Johnny Rotten.
no, like the man, like their manager, or whoever. I think he put together like the what was that glam band in that time that the New York the Dolls
Poison?
no like the Dolls or something. You're talking 80s, bro. I'm talking 70s.
The Dolls.
Like
My classic
They were
rock
like-
history is terrible.
they're like fucking glam. Like they made 80s hair metal what it is, like because they dressed like women, you know. Like they brought
Yeah.
glam, like the New York. I think it was New York Dolls or some shit.
So you're saying some producer fabricates
McLaren.
the punk image with the Sex
yeah,
Pistols?
yeah, and I'm pretty sure that's how it went. And I don't know his name.
Malcolm
So
McLaren.
is that who it is?
Yeah, well, that's their manager.
Whose?
Malcolm McLaren is of the Sex Pistols.
And the New York Dolls. Yeah. Yeah, he's the best known as promoter and manager of the band's New York Dolls.
Let me see a picture
And
of those New
from
York
what I
Dolls.
understand, dude, is that guy wasn't like he was. I think he was more about like the image of stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, like it didn't like the music didn't even fucking matter. Like that was his thing. Like you don't fuck the music. Like it's the image, man.
Just zoom in
like-
on that, Enzo.
This one with the communist.
The Communist Hammer.
Mhm.
I'm sure. Sure, it was pushing something. No, I see what you're saying though. They're kind of punky though, you know. They're like a mixture.
Yeah.
That's like Sex Pistols and Poison smashed together.
I think they came first.
Who? New York
I
Dolls
think so.
before the Sex Pistols.
I think so. I could be 100% wrong. Yeah, because that's just like
Well, it's kind of like The Used. The Used was put together by that guy.
that did the yellow
That-
card guy.
No, he didn't do Yellow Card, but he did Story of the Year.
Wasn't the dude from Yellow Card?
I don't know. It's a dude from Goldfinger.
Goldfinger. That's what it is.
Goldfinger,
You're right, yeah. What's
yeah.
his name? Yeah.
Look up producer from Goldfinger. God, his name is on the tip of my tongue. Something
Yeah.
with an F.
Right.
But he was the guy who engineered that era in the same sense of what you're talking about. This guy who did the Sex Pistols and the Dolls.
The
and
movie
whatnot.
or an
No,
artist?
band. Go down. Punk rock band. Go down right there. Band members. Remember John Feldman?
John Feldman. Yep.
Yeah.
John Feldman did like.
Nick Gross, bro, our cousin, was a member of the Used.
Oh, was he? Yeah, Nick.
Yeah, that's our cousin.
He kind of looks like he could be one of us. Shout out, Nick. You want to come on the pod and chop it up?
Yeah.
Sue Gross and Bill Gross, mom and dad.
Talk about flat Earth. Yeah. I know Bill.
Yeah, I know Bill.
American investor and hedge fund manager.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That's his relative. Okay, so go down. So Nick Gross is his dad is an American investor, a fund head or fund manager, known for blah blah blah. Ran their $270 billion total return fund before leaving. So Nick Gross was
Loaded.
Silver Spoon.
yeah, King of Silver Spoon. I mean, that's all these bands.
Yeah.
Okay, look at this. Sue
That's all
Gross
these
is an
bands.
American billionaire.
Oh, okay.
Look, go into all.
Wow.
Let me see. The,
Who is this guy? What
he's
did he
the
do?
Bassist. It should be pretty easy to find.
Drummer?
Drummer.
Yeah, but is he the original drummer though?
Yeah, I recognize.
No,
him.
he's the current.
Oh,
Well, there's past members here.
so Nick Gross is in the Used now.
What was he also in?
No, he's in Goldfinger. This guy's in Goldfinger, not the Used.
Oh, okay. We're really fucking up then. Why are we looking at him?
Because he has your same last name.
Okay.
And he was a member of the band Goldfinger, who John Feldman was the producer.
Click John Feldman.
Now look at his spouses or his relatives.
All right.
Anything? Nothing.
Hold up.
Nothing. They didn't need it because
No.
fucking.
Nick had that loop.
Yeah. $1.3 billion the mom
There's
had.
always somebody like that, dude.
Yeah.
In all these stories, there's always somebody that's like, dad is in like the CIA or like,
Yeah.
like there's always something like that.
Yeah, like rags to riches is very, 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 very,
No.
very
Yeah.
rare.
And whenever they show the stories, like they do
Like Eminem. Eminem's one.
rags to riches.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's got a rich uncle somewhere. He's somewhere in there. Somebody had some. No, I don't know. He might have got lucky, but it's just because we're also stands, so we're like not him.
Yeah, no, never.
But
No, he got lucky because he had skill, and he was white,
right timing.
and they were like, "All right, here's our new puppet.
Yeah, hooked up
We
with
need-
Jimmy Ivy.
We're gonna make millions off of white boys
Yeah,
with this guy."
he was perfect for their plan or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And he had skill.
yeah, for sure.
I'm looking for his family. Hold on.
That's probably
You ain't gonna find.
No,
You ain't gonna find it with him.
no.
because he's the beginning of it now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get that.
Yeah. He's,
But always, dude. I forgot what else I was just watching, but it was like maybe the Kanye West documentary, or it's like they like showing this struggle, and like he's like struggling to become a rapper, but at the same time they're like, yeah, 3 of your songs just hit the Billboard 100. And he's like, fuck that, I want to be the artist, and I'm feeling it. I'm like, yeah, like I want you to be the artist, but I'm like, hold on, you're producing like fucking Billboard 100 hits.
yeah.
Like you made it already, dude. Like we can't even talk about the struggle anymore. You're made, but that
So
documentary
he
does
was
a good
he was
job.
he was that before he was Kanye West.
Yeah, and he
right?
came
Yeah.
from a privileged childhood, and
Yeah, he went to
came-
Chicago, like
yeah,
university,
academy
right?
and shit, like a music academy or some shit.
Can you bump that window open?
Bump it open. You hot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hot. I've been hot all day. No, I just no air in my house and
It's getting warm out.
outside all day in my truck.
It was hot today for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, no, back to that Sex Pistols thing though. So I'm excited to watch that because I want to see what route they go. Like, are they gonna go like, oh, here's this band that was like, are they gonna go, here's these group of guys that are fucking punk rock and started this revolution in music, or are they gonna go like, yo, this band was like put together
No, they won't do that.
for a reason,
Oh,
for
I
an
don't know.
image,
Maybe.
you know?
Yeah.
Are they gonna show this manager guy? And here's another thing. I like Johnny Rotten. Like, you ever watch Johnny Rotten interviews?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's in that skate video. Which one? Zero or Baker?
Flip.
Yeah.
Flip.
Okay.
Yeah.
But no, Johnny Rotten is like, watch his interviews. Like, watch Johnny Rotten interviews. Like, he's raw. He always has been raw, and he stays raw. I'm pretty sure he recently said like Trump was like punk rock.
He might have backed Trump. I'm almost positive he did because I
Yeah.
remember everyone tripping about it.
Or like maybe not directly said it, but at least alluded to it. But yeah, he's always been like, like interviewers have a really hard time interviewing Johnny Rotten because he'll just be like, fuck you, like your question is stupid.
You look up
Yeah.
Johnny Rotten's relatives, it's like Prince Andrew.
Johnny Rotten was calling out that Jimmy Salvo guy very, very early on.
Okay.
Very early on.
Yeah,
he was
think-
calling him out.
These are his interviews. The times he's outclassed interviewers, but I don't have the volume on, obviously.
Yeah, we're not going to watch YouTube clips, but you should.
Yeah.
Or Rumble clips.
Yeah,
Fuck,
just like-
fuck YouTube.
Like he didn't play ball. He definitely didn't play ball.
That's because he's on heavy psychedelics doing the work of the devil.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think
No, I feel you.
I
You
think
feel like
that's why
he looks like MGK probably could have played him.
Yeah.
yeah.
To be 100% honest. It might be MGK, to be 100% honest, actually.
Yeah, the reclone of MGK.
Hold on, leave that right there, Zo.
Oh, on that, dude. I watched
That looks like MGK, dude.
I watched a TikTok of this girl showing like MGK's his decay, and like she was just showing pictures of like him before he started dating Megan Fox, right?
Oh, and how he's like,
And like she's like showing pictures of him and like how he's like his face is full, he's got like his face is like alive. Like he's got stuff behind his eyes and stuff, and his face is full. And then she starts showing pictures of like when they start hanging out, and she's like, all right, it's still there, it's still full. And then like boom, full blown, like we're getting married. And like he's just like, it's scary. She's showing all these pictures and like she's like, look at his eyes. Like his eyes are just dead. They're like
wish I could find these.
they're suddenly dead.
so he's like,
She's the handler.
oh yeah, all
she's
the
the
Kardashians
handler.
are.
Is she a Kardashian?
Oh no, she's not.
No.
She's not.
She's in that same vein though.
Yeah, she might be a Kardashian. Let's deep dive Megan Fox. See if she is a Kardashian. Wouldn't that be some shit?
She's a clone gone wrong though. That thumb.
That thumb. Yeah. Your dad spotted it long time ago, man.
Oh yeah.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
He said, "Look, there's something goofy
Before
about that
any of
one.
that.
Yeah.
There's something goofy about that one."
Yeah. But it was like an interesting little TikTok that, she put a little bit of work into it, and it really does. It shows like this, oh, he's gone here. Like this isn't MGK anymore, whether you liked him or not.
Oh, you know what I watched?
What?
I just thought of it. I have to say it before I forget because I want to talk about it for a minute. The movie about the chess player with Tobey Maguire,
Pawn or
Pawn Sacrifice.
Pawn Sacrifice, yeah.
Dude, that movie is fire.
Yeah, right?
is
Isn't it so
fire,
good?
dude.
Nobody knows about that movie.
What's
dude.
his name,
No,
too?
like, nobody's seen that movie.
Because that guy's based as all hell.
Bobby Fischer.
Bobby Fischer
yeah.
is
He
based
is
as
in real life.
fuck.
Yeah.
Like they kept playing these tapes in the background and like doing all this shit, talking about like the shit he was listening to.
Yeah.
And I'm like really trying to listen. I'm like, what did you say? What did they say? What
Oh,
did they say about the Bolsheviks? I'm like,
I gotta
what?
watch it again.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
I mean, I
Oh,
watched this in fucking 20.
Dude,
I probably watched it in
absolutely.
2016.
Watch it again, dude. Bobby Fischer was based.
Okay.
In real life.
Yeah, I mean, that might not be the best thing.
This
to
is probably
proclaim,
watering
but-
down how based he was. Literally, like this movie
Oh,
would
yeah.
probably not get released.
But
if
this
it
movie's excellent.
showed how based
It's
he was.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's a great chess
Great
movie.
fucking
Yeah.
movie, man. And like, I don't think I don't know anybody that's ever heard of this movie
I don't either.
because I never heard of it.
because
I
they-
watched it randomly.
They spit some shit in it. Like,
Yeah.
they spit some shit in it.
Yeah.
Like some real. I mean,
as much as they can.
look up I don't know, man. Watch Europa, then watch this
Yeah,
movie.
exactly, dude.
Just tell me what you
Yeah.
think. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
it's
No, watch Pawn Sacrifice. Like, find that somewhere, rent it. Like, it's a good fucking.
it's a
film.
really good movie. Tobey Maguire's the chief, man. That dude can act.
Yeah. He's.
Oh, he's for sure.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They're shapeshifter. If you're
Yeah.
that good, dude, you're a shapeshifter. You're not a real. You're not one of us.
Yeah. You're a demon.
Yeah. But it's great though.
Or you,
that guy's
you,
excellent.
You
in
were
it.
a person.
What's
at
that
one
guy's
point.
name?
Peter Skarsgård.
Shive.
I just know him as Cotton Weary.
Yeah.
That's all I know him as. But I love that
Something
guy.
Shiver.
Paul Shiver.
Hold on, once this ad goes away, you'll be able to
Just
see.
scroll up.
Liev.
Leave Shiver. Leave Shiver.
Leave Shiver. I would not have known that,
Oh, that's Peter Sarsgaard. Okay.
but I do like him. He plays. Does he play the guy he's battling against?
He plays the Russian.
Yeah,
the guy
okay.
goes against.
The guy like doesn't know what's going on when he's like tripping on the fucking beach. He's like, "You guys are following me,"
Oh yeah.
and shit. And it's like they probably were though.
Did you watch this movie?
Oh, yeah. No, but I know about
Bobby Fischer?
I know about Bobby Fischer. Yeah.
Of course you do.
Oh, okay.
That was one of the.
Does he have a Gab account?
No, probably, bro. That was one of the reasons why
Is
I
he still
started to
alive?
explore all that shit.
Is Fisher still
I
alive?
don't know. Let's see. I think he probably lives in like some foreign country.
Yeah, because he was like, they're listening to me, and like he was probably right.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
dude, he was
He was
probably
fucking right,
He's
dude.
probably right more than he was wrong. That's all I gotta say. I don't know, like,
He's still alive, I think.
and he's a genius. He's a
Yeah, where's he
fucking
live? He did-
genius.
Oh, he died in January 17th in Reykjavik, Iceland.
In 2008
Yeah,
in Iceland.
64. They probably caught up to him.
Oh, he got.
Probably, bro.
He was only 64.
Yeah, he was 64.
Yeah. Yeah. That movie was intense though. You got to rewatch it, Jake. You got to check it
Yeah.
out now. Like
When
because
did you watch it on?
I probably rented it.
Rented it?
I think
Oh
so.
my gosh, dude! Look
I
at
think
this.
I rented it.
Look at this, bro. I don't even. We should. You also said the horrible behavior that the U.S. is committing all over the world. This just shows you that what goes on around comes around, even for the U.S. And then he said, "I hope the country will be taken over by the military. They'll close down all the blank, arrest all the blank."
Oh wow.
Yeah, like he even goes further.
He's far in the trap for sure. But the shit he's spitting is the truth though. He's in the trap. He's in the trap for sure. So that way it's all discarded. It's all you can't say it. You can't can't talk about it. Can't probably say Bobby Fischer's based.
Oh yeah, we're all banned probably. Yeah.
But he's a genius. He was a genius, and he's
Fucking genius,
living
yeah.
at the time when all this shit's happening.
hmm
Like you guys, everyone wants to trust the geniuses all the time. What about this genius?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
They couldn't. Yeah.
this guy was a fucking genius.
And what was he a genius at? Think about it.
Yeah,
A game of
games.
chess.
Strategy. Yeah.
A game of chess, which is what we're all pawns in. We're all pawns in a game of chess. So you have this genius chess player being able to be like, holy shit,
Yeah, dude.
Especially at a
what
time-
I'm doing on this board is what's being done to us right now.
Yeah.
You could think 10 steps ahead, you know? I mean, his IQ was probably off the charts.
He's playing the chess. You know, I mean, we talk about it. The guy's playing 5D chess or whatever. This motherfucker's for real playing 5D chess.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Playing 9 people at once and shit, beating them all.
Yeah.
Because he's a savant. You know, he's an indigo child. He was blessed with that shit.
Cursed.
Cursed.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
a curse.
But it would be a blessing if
Yeah.
the people weren't.
If reality was
Yeah.
reality and not fucking. On that
Maybe
note,
a glitch.
on that note,
if-
I
yeah.
just watched that. I just finished today. Actually, I finished the next level, which is the second part of the Flat Earth documentary.
Oh, okay.
Level.
Oh, it came out.
Yeah, you can watch it on YouTube.
I watched Level. I've seen Level.
Yeah, Levels. It's better than Level. It's still not. It still could. It's a lot better than Level. But it's still like very like like if you want to get somebody into flat Earth, show them this one.
Next level.
Show them next level,
Because
not
levels
level.
like you could easily discredit it.
Yeah, show them next level, and it's a good like introductory to it. I feel like they still need to go deeper. You know, I feel like it's the wrong people making it. Like I give the guy credit and everything like that, and like props and respect.
Hibbler.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
but he's just the wrong person to be making something that needs to be taken seriously.
he's probably trying to, but he's just not that good of a
That's
filmmaker.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
No,
Like
that's how I
like,
felt with
you
the
know,
first level. I was like, this is good,
Yeah.
but it's just like low. Not the fact that it's like low budget, but it just feels like too low a budget. I'm like, I
it's
know
just-
we could do better than that with no budget.
Yeah.
So,
But like he's just the guy that's taking the time to do it.
Exactly.
So like it's what you got, Like yeah, we could make a better one, but we're not going to take the time to do that.
no, because he has the research too, and he has like the connections to back
Exactly.
him up. And
But this does do a good job, and they hit a lot of points and talk about a lot of good points and stuff.
I wish you would have told me you watched this. I would have watched it. We talked.
Well, I just
all
finished
about
it like today.
Oh, okay.
I finished it today because like the a guy at my work is always coming at me with it. Like he's into conspiracies and shit too, but like he just does not.
He's intrigued.
He doesn't fuck with the flat Earth thing, and he always comes at me with shit from NASA.
Okay.
And like the other day he came at me and he's like, "Come here, let me show you something." Like randomly.
Yeah.
He's like, "Let me show you something." And he took me to the back and he had his computer and he's like, "This is the live feed from space, from the International Space Station of the Earth." And he's like, "See? Look,
It's curved.
it's curved." And I was like, "Dude, this is fucking fake. Like, this is fake." And he's like, and I'm like, "Yeah, I keep telling you." I'm like, I'm telling you that NASA is lying to us. And you keep bringing me shit
to NASA.
from the company I'm telling you is lying to us. And then he'll be like, "Oh yeah, I know they fucking lie. They lie about all the moon landings and shit like that."
he believes
and I'll
the
be
moon
like,
landing?
and I'll be like, "Well then, what the fuck? Why do you think they're telling you the truth about this?" And they bring that up in this too. They bring up like how people will do that. People will always, they say in this documentary, people will be like, "Oh yeah, I know we can't trust NASA. Like they fake the moon landings and stuff." And then, but as soon as you bring up flat Earth, they're like, "No, I believe them with that." And it's like, what do you mean? The fuck do you mean?
These are just in orbit photos.
They did a really good job of showing all the times Neil God, I always forget how to say
Neil
this.
Armstrong.
Not
Blomkamp.
Neil
Oh,
Armstrong.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah.
Oh,
I will never get that guy's name right
that's okay.
ever.
He's
Yeah.
kind of a piece of
So,
shit.
Dyson.
Degrassi Tyson.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Is it Degrassi Tyson?
Yeah.
What kind of fucking
Tyson, I don't know.
name is that? Neil
Degrassi
Degrassi
Tyson.
Neil Tyson.
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 Mike Dyson.
Tyson.
Tyson.
Neil. Is his name Neil?
His
Yeah.
name
Okay.
is Neil.
All right. Fucking Neil, right?
Armstrong?
His mom
So-
was a feminist, probably. Degrassi.
They point out all the times that he's had to do damage control because of like when something space relate will happen, like what was it? Oh, okay, so when the Red Bull jump happened, right? You guys remember the Red Bull jump?
Yeah.
Skydive from space.
Okay.
You can look that up.
Yeah.
Flat earthers debunked the shit out of how curved the earth was and how high he was, because he was like, I think he was 23 miles up,
Yes.
right? And a plane is 10 miles up.
Okay.
A plane goes like 10 miles up. This guy jumped from like 23 miles up
From a balloon, right? Was it a balloon?
from like a balloon thing,
Yeah.
like a balloon station thing, and
The things
like
that they use for satellites.
all the footage is like this
looks on the
round,
screen right there.
is like around Earth, right? And all of that footage got debunked heavy by fucking flat earthers, like being like they're showing the curve of the Earth from the takeoff of the balloon, and like how the horizon was bent.
You can see it right
You
there.
know?
Yeah.
Like it got shit on by flat earthers, right? And then Neil came out, right, doing some show and he's talking about the space jump, and he's like, the reason it looks round is because they're using fisheye lens. He's like, where he's at, he's about 2 millimeters off of the globe. If you take a globe, right, he's like, and you take a ruler, he's about 2 millimeters off of that globe. He's like, that is not high enough to see the curvature of the Earth. And he had to do that because it got shit on so hard, right? And then the next one was the mobile space flight, where the billionaire went up there. Not
Virgin?
Virgin.
The Virgin, yeah.
Virgin Airlines.
Virgin one.
Yeah.
So the next one was that one. All the footage on that one got shit on too because of all the fisheye,
It was all fish.
all the bends and stuff,
Yeah.
and all the weird bends that they make, like how there's scenes where Earth concaves instead of pops out, instead of curves, it goes inward, you know,
Okay.
because of all the weird
The lens.
the lenses. So that got shit on, and then Neil came out talking about how that one did the same thing. He's like, yeah, where they're at, you can't see the curvature of the Earth. That was like 60 miles up. Okay, so they're talking like, all right, well then where the fuck do you see the curve?
Yeah, like right here, they just would
Like
have to have
where
a
do you
telephoto.
see the curve then?
Yeah.
If you can't see it at 10,000, because people will tell you that too. People will say, "Oh, you could see it on an airplane." The fuck you can.
No, you can't.
The fuck you can, because your boy Neil deGrasse Tyson. Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your boy Neil says you can't. Trust the science, right? So you haven't seen it out of a fucking airplane.
Like right here,
you can't
it's
say it
concaved.
you can't see it at 20,000 feet because your boy Neil said you can't,
Yeah.
and you can't even see it at 60 or 60 or 23 miles. You can't see it at 60 miles.
If you look at the bottom left corner of the screen right now, you can see the concaved Earth that Jake was talking about.
Every
if you're
once
watching
in a while, yeah.
on Rumble or YouTube.
Oh yeah, it's completely concave.
Yeah, it's concave. So like, are we on a waffle or a taco Earth?
Yeah.
I
when
fuck
he was
with taco
when he was
Earth.
showing me the footage at work, you know, it was like the space station, right? That's what it was. It was like the image of the space station, and then the Earth was behind it. This big blue Earth, curved, right? And he's like, yeah, if that was a fisheye, he's like, the space station would be bending. And I was like, dude, like this isn't real. Like this isn't this image isn't being broadcast from outer space right now. I was like, this is special effects right now, man.
Yeah.
This is made on a fucking computer, probably a MacBook, somewhere in Florida right now.
Yeah,
Or Texas.
they probably used a PC.
And I'm
now.
like, what don't you understand about this? I'm like,
Companies of pieces.
this company gets $24 billion to spend every year. I'm like, the most expensive movie you've ever seen was fucking Pirates of the Caribbean 4, and that was like $422 million. All right? So like $422 million is the most expensive movie like
Dude,
ever
you-
made. We're talking about a corporation that's able to spend $24 billion. You know, and we talked about the difference between a million and a billion. You know, a million seconds is like 11 days. A billion seconds is 32 years.
Yeah.
That's a
wow.
big fucking difference in money.
yeah,
It's fucking crazy.
That's a big fucking difference in technology and special effects. You know?
all they would have to do is have a panoramic lens on that thing, and show it. But actually, all they have to do is just film it in NASA and just do what Jake just said. Just fake it.
Yeah.
So like,
We're talking they got money to have technology you don't understand. All right? Like everything James Cameron's coming out with, like, oh, I'm going to create the new this.
yeah,
Like, nah, dude. Like NASA's like, fuck, dude.
We already,
we
yeah.
we
That's
had
how
that
we
in like
found out about it, yeah.
1982.
or he made it for them.
Yeah, or he made it for them. Yeah.
That's probably more or less the line where it goes. That's why he gets like crazy funding to go see the Titanic and stuff. Like he got like grants on grants on grants to do that.
Yeah.
So like that's all just money he uses towards his technology.
Yeah. They were filming space shit.
Facts. They're going to the ocean.
They were going in the ocean
Yeah.
to do Titanic. And,
Deep into the ocean. Yeah, this shit. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's just the fact of the matter is you just won't know. You just don't know.
no, you don't know.
You're never gonna know.
Yeah.
Like, and the fact of the matter is, we know government agencies lie to us, and they continually lie to you. If you
Yeah.
think the moon was fake, now how are you having trouble believing this? Like, how are you having trouble?
Yeah.
We just don't know as much as we think we know.
They point out so many good things. They point out a lot of good stuff in it. I'll spoil some. Like if you type in Universal Studios logo, like in 1920, their fucking logo was the round Earth, and it looks exactly like a model of Earth that we know of. And this is before anyone's ever been to space. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this is before anybody could know what the Earth looked like.
Oh, I know exactly what logo you're talking about.
Like
right
that
here.
one right there. That's from like 1927, bro. Like we weren't fucking. Nobody was taking pictures of Earth
No.
and from space. They already had it planned out.
Yeah.
And that was one of the bigger studios.
And obviously now they use the artist rendition version from NASA.
yeah,
You see, like it now is like the NASA one. that
Also,
you
think
see.
it's like almost like Saturn with the.
Oh, it
reverse going
is
around.
Saturn. Ooh, nice catch. Look at that. It is Saturn. 100%. The universals, the rings. Look at that one right there.
they talk a little bit about the black sun and how like an eclipse isn't the moon because like you when you look at an eclipse you don't see the moon going in front of it.
Yeah, I've
And like
seen all
why
those.
wouldn't you
Yeah.
see the moon going in front of it ever? And you don't see it leaving it. You
Yeah,
know,
and we
and there's
see
of course
the
there's like,
moon.
oh, it's because of the light radiation from space, refraction off
always
of
use
Mars
refraction.
blocks your vision, plus the atmosphere.
Yeah, but
You know,
but during
and
the
they're
day,
saying, like,
you
no,
see
this
the
is-
moon all the time.
This is like a different entity, this black sun that's actually referred in lots of ancient history.
yeah, like
There's
the
a
Mayans
reference
and
of
shit.
a black sun.
The Mayans and everyone, they worshipped it.
Yeah.
It's probably the spaceship that runs it all. You know what I mean? It's like the Death Star that like all
Yeah.
the reptilians are
Yeah,
living
it's
on.
the fucking like mainframe
Yeah.
passing by.
It's or like how you know how we were talking about pleasure continent, the idea of like some continent being in the middle of the ocean that we don't know about.
Yeah.
This is just some body that's in some floating body that
Yeah.
they live on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
they live within. The black sun. No, it is true though with the eclipse because you think about an eclipse or you think about those days you see the moon and the sun at the same time. Like, where's the refraction then? Like,
Yeah.
why aren't you seeing a little? You know, you'd see the moon like creeping on in from the way over there
Yeah.
on the eclipse days.
Yeah.
Why is it all of a sudden? Just,
And they say like, oh, there's pictures of it. There are people take pictures of it, and they're like, no, those pictures are fake. Like there'll be pictures of like the moon, and like people take like you could see like the moon in front of it, and it's like, nah, that shit's fake.
Let me see some of those.
Of
Look up
what?
like high quality pictures of
The eclipse.
eclipse.
But I want to take back. So I said this like this guy's the wrong guy to make this documentary, and I think that's like that's too harsh of wording on it. I think what I mean is I hope this guy keeps making documentaries because there's such a big difference between this one and the first one. Like it's still not there, but you know what I'm saying? There's a big jump there. And he's gonna get if he keeps making them, they're gonna keep getting better. But
Keep looking for like
he's gonna get
moon, the moon in front of the sun, or a picture, high quality picture of moon in front of sun. There's really, it's like Enzo's even having. I mean,
trouble finding it.
yeah, you can't even find. We're on the DuckDuckGo. We're on, whatever. We're using a Rave browser that's building crypto.
Brave, yeah. Like
See, these are all
lunar-
CGI.
Yeah, all these are.
Because they're saying it's like the shadow and shit. You know, it's like. But somewhere on the Earth, you should be able to see it, right? Like there should be able.
That's a solar or a lunar
That's-
eclipse.
Yeah.
Is it because the sun's so bright that it's creating a shadow? Like I guess you would with like.
It's because it's a body of that we don't know anything about because we're not taught about it.
Like, is it? I guess I understand how the explanation would happen too, though, because if you think
But
about
somewhere
looking,
on the Earth,
There's-
somewhere on round Earth, at one of the fucking points on Earth, you should be able to see the moon.
I don't think everyone experiences the solar eclipse at the same time. So I think that, like, in Australia,
Yeah, it's
they're
true.
not seeing the solar eclipse the same day that we are.
Yeah, I don't know. Let them explain it to
Yeah,
you.
I don't know. I like, yeah, I'm 1 foot in, 1 foot out with this whole idea. So I'm always like, I can always be like, oh, I get why if you moved a small.
This is the explanation they give you. And like that's another thing they point out. They're like, yeah, it's showing us rays of light coming and crisscrossing and shit like that, and like that just doesn't make sense.
Well, if something was bright enough, like the sun,
Yeah.
to come in, so that, like, think of
So no,
fixed
because
light-
look at this documentary, or look at this diagram of it. So the people that's Africa right there. So the people in Africa should be looking up and seeing the moon.
Well, it's the sun's there too. So the sun's shining all of that light on Africa.
Yeah.
So all of that light is creating a shadow side of the moon.
Yeah.
So you
But
wouldn't
you
be able-
should be able to see the moon approaching the sun.
not because there's no light source on the front of it. So if you think about
What do you
it,
mean?
so think about it as simple as like a
It's the dark side of the moon.
light. Well, it's not
Like a
the dark side.
detective
It's the same.
interrogation.
It's the same side as the moon. So I'm trying to think of like this light. Okay, so this
Yeah.
is your thing.
So yeah, I get it. It's
seeing-
being shined on the side of the moon that we can't see.
Yes.
But why wouldn't I still be able to see it coming in front of it at some point? Like
Because
the
there's
sun's
no
right there.
there's no light on the front of it. There's nothing that's projecting light on the front
but you
of
should
it.
still see an object moving towards it.
They should be able to take a close-up picture of it.
Yes.
Yes.
You know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
So. Yeah.
Like that's I'm not saying yeah.
I don't think the
it's
layman
not
could
yeah,
see it
no,
with
not the
their
layman
eye.
eye, but
No.
there should be imagery of somewhere out there of the moon
Yes.
approaching.
I agree with that. And that's why this is like we're in this technology where we can take a picture of the moon with your cell phone. Like right now with the cell phone, you're telling me there's not like some fucking mega camera that can zoom in
The
in
Nikon
the horizon.
P900.
Yeah, in the horizon to see the moon. They'd
Yeah.
be able to track it and know exactly where it is. Or a telescope. They say they can
Look, like that one right there. Go up. Up. That's down. Go over one more. The right. Right there. Like that's what it should look like.
No.
Why?
Because there's no light on the front of it. So like that's just like enhancing the details of the front of it.
But wouldn't there be light reflecting off of Earth?
Yes, there would be.
Right? Like the ocean of Earth isn't
Like if you
water
zoomed in
isn't
on-
water give off
If
reflection?
you zoomed into my finger close enough, you'd be
Yeah.
able to see my finger.
Yes.
At least a little bit of my fingerprint. I feel that. Why don't we have that picture that was right there? That was obviously a fake picture that you
Yeah.
just showed.
Yeah.
Here, go back to that real quick so I can show everyone what it was. So, like, why isn't there a picture of an eclipse? Maybe using.
Because it's not like when an eclipse happens. Like when an eclipse happens, it gets weird. Like the like the tone of real life. Like I remember when was it? It was 2018 eclipse.
Yeah.
Like I remember being like, wow, life just like while it was happening, it was so weird outside. It felt like real life got color graded.
Yes.
Right? Like
Yes.
everything, like somebody cranked up the contrast
Yeah.
and everything like that, right? And colors got deeper. Like everything got deeper. Like tones got deeper and shit like that. And but it didn't turn dark. You know, it didn't turn night.
No.
So there's still light hitting us,
And there's a lot of light on the earth.
you know?
Yeah, no, I know. I get it. But someone should be able to have, there should be technology to zoom in on this picture and you should be able to see the face of the moon, or at
Yes.
least a bit of the face of the moon.
I should be able to see the rover.
Or they could use like infrared
Should
or
be able to see the
something.
rover. And why don't they just take pictures of the dark side of the moon then during an eclipse? Right? Because isn't that what it's hitting? The dark side of the moon? Wouldn't it be hitting the dark side of the moon?
So if they were
Yeah.
in space,
Because the moon doesn't rotate,
no,
right? That's why we always see the same face.
You're saying the
And
light of the sun would be illuminating the backside
the dark
of the
side
moon.
of the moon, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but they'd have to have a camera out by the moon.
Why wouldn't they?
Right, because
They got a
can't-
car floating to Mars right now. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, that's true.
You know
why
what I'm
don't they
saying?
have a
They can't.
satellite
They can't have a
orbiting the moon?
fucking. They can't have a 4K camera running.
Like orbiting.
I mean, think about the idea that people were able to watch a live moon landing happening on their television screens in 1969. Like, how were they broadcasting that?
They weren't.
How were they broadcasting that? How were they broadcasting from the fucking moon to Earth?
Yeah,
Live.
We have trouble
So-
getting the,
so
we have
we-
trouble getting
why
the
don't we
computer
have-
to this one.
Why isn't there like a million fucking HD cameras floating around space right now? Or on the backside of the moon? You know, or why for 2018, why wasn't there a fucking camera recording from the moon's perspective of the eclipse? Do you know what I'm saying? Like a 4K HD camera on the moon while the eclipse was happening. Why wasn't that being done?
What would it show?
I don't know.
It would just
Fucking,
show-
who
It
knows?
would just show the Earth.
I don't
right?
know. I don't never been in the fucking space. Who knows what that looks like, right?
Yeah,
Wouldn't it show the shadow appearing on Earth?
it probably would.
Right?
Yeah. You would see the
You
big.
see some type
Yeah.
of shadow, some type of blob.
It would black out the whole Earth, right? I think
don't know.
so.
I think, yeah. Not
Because-
the whole Earth, because it's
No,
like a
it's-
spot.
yeah, a spot
It's
of
like
the Earth.
the eclipse shadow is like a certain circumference, which also doesn't make sense when you dive into it.
I've seen that.
I can't
too.
explain how it doesn't make
I've
sense.
seen that, and that's pretty. When they talk about the actual size of the moon, and then it wouldn't be as big as the shadow that it cast, or as
Yeah.
small or whatever. It's not the same size. No, that stuff's interesting. It for sure is interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, check it out. Check out the next level on
I
YouTube.
really want to. I want to talk about it again. We'll probably talk about it again. I'm sure after I watch it and Zoe watches it.
Sorry, my foot. I just put my shoe on.
What the hell?
Foot was itching.
The hell happened? Looked like a little mini earthquake on this bitch. I'm trying to think. I think I had something else I wanted to talk about pop before we scoop out of pop.
I gotta refill my shit.
Some pop culture. I can't think of it. That's why I should take notes,
Are
man.
these fans supposed to be on or no?
That camera's not even on.
Is that fan on?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I use
He's dying of heat right
Yeah.
now. Dude, he's dying, yeah.
Are you hot? No. But you're leaving.
You're right
You
back.
guys ain't hot at all?
Not really.
I'm the only one that's hot.
I mean, I can tell how I know why you're hot. I get it.
Okay. You're not stuffy at all? Sweaty?
No, I like it sometimes.
But it's there.
It is there.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not crazy.
I'm not sick, right?
No, sometimes I'll sit in my car on like hot days and just sit
Ugh.
and bake. I know.
Ugh.
You got Annie in you, little Annie.
Yeah. I don't even like the heat being
Yeah.
blasted on me.
No,
I hate that actually.
that's our aunt. Jake has that in him. Remember, like Annie on even
I
grandma.
like hot days. Don't get
Even
me
grandma.
wrong.
You
I-
won't when you're 60 though. When you're 60, you'll be like, I don't want it.
I like
Yeah,
hot
see.
days as long as I have a pool to jump in or
Yeah,
something.
you
to
were
swim in.
white privilege, dog. White privilege.
Nah, dude.
You had that.
Fucking tribes and shit have lakes. And shit,
I
you know?
get it. I'm just kidding. Relax. Tribes.
I think it's smart for humans to
Absolutely.
find a body of water to live near.
I think
when you
that's
get hot.
that's why we live in Michigan,
Yeah.
because our ancestors were smart. They're like, let's go to all the fresh water,
Yeah.
the freshwater mecca. Damn, I had a fucking
All of our
another-
racist fucking
hell yeah.
genocidal ancestors.
What was it that I wanted to fucking bring up for pop? There was one other thing.
Bro, that eucalyptus spearmint soap is fire.
Oh, right on. I don't think I've even used it.
It's fire.
I got something. I got something quick for Pop. I introduced my son.
Just kidding, health department.
Yeah, exactly.
I know you're listening now.
I introduced my son to chop suey. Did I say some of it down?
Okay.
Oh, he probably fucking loved it.
He does. He likes it.
Yeah, he's a
Nice.
drummer.
He likes it.
He's a drummer, bro.
I got him electric drums for his birthday.
That's good. He's a drummer.
It's a cool little set. It's like this little. It's got like a mat. It's got like 7 rings on it, and it's just electronic drums.
What's the speaker?
And it's got 2 pedals for the hi hat and the kick.
What's the speaker?
It's like this thing attached to it.
Can you get external speakers to it?
Yes,
You can?
You can attach it to an external
Ooh.
speaker.
Has John played with this at all?
No,
Oh, I just would like to see if he could.
I mean it's still new. He got it on the 24th. So
Would you like to see if John could fuck with? Give it.
Well, yeah,
Put
John
John
could
in
fuck
a
with it.
room with it for
Yeah.
a second, and
yeah,
then
it's pretty. Like I like watched reviews on it, like actual drummers using it and shit. You know, I mean it's not like a professional thing, but it's
No, yeah.
definitely something like as a drummer. You
I
could
love
play
like
with in your room.
children's instruments.
Like I
think
wouldn't
that
even
they're
consider
fun.
it. It's not even like considered. I wouldn't consider it even children's.
No,
Yeah, I think it's more beyond that.
well, that's cool. What is it? Look it up real quick. I want to see it.
What's it called?
I don't know. Like if you look up, like electronic drum. Yeah, electronic.
Is
yeah,
it for
go ahead,
kids?
look up. You could look it up. That. No, it's not. It's kind of like that thing right there. Yeah,
Okay.
that's like what it's like.
But there's pedals on the floor.
But you got these 2 pedals you can connect to it.
Is it sit in your lap?
You sit it on like a table.
Okay.
You know, like he doesn't use the pedals, so like he just sits it on the floor. You know, go click more, click like shopping, and you could find it. But that's basically what it's like. It's like a
You make dope ass hip hop beats with that, but
go down.
miking it up, using it
This
for
one right here.
Yeah, like that one right there. So that thing in the back is the speaker. And then the thing on the left is the hi-hat.
I want to get one of these. This
Yeah, you see the pedals.
this Roland drum pad. You've probably seen it before, but your kid would actually like this too. One of these, because you can. So it's pretty much just a big MIDI pad, but the responsiveness of them are like supposed to be like crazy good. Look at my screen.
Oh, I was like,
Roland drum pad, right?
Yeah.
no, that Enzo's got what I got my son.
Yeah, I
on
know.
the screen.
I'm saying this is like look at the. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
this ain't gonna be for your son. John would fuck with this. You put this
Do
in
you
a
play
drum
that
set.
with? Oh, you put that on a drum set.
You
Okay,
can
so
put it in
play-
a drum set, like you know what I mean. Like put it like over the kick.
Yeah, like Travis
and-
Barker has
Yeah,
something like
for
this
sure.
on his.
But kids would fucking rip on these too. That's awesome though. That's sweet that you got him that. Is he rhythmic? Is he got a natural rhythm to him?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
but he's just like not into it. You know what I'm saying?
This reminds me of because watching you play, I watch all those Seven Bird videos, like I was talking about pre-pod, but I watched you play the drums in that song "Lord Take Our Body" or whatever.
yeah.
and you are a good drummer. You could have been a drummer.
Yeah, I could have been a drummer.
You could have been a drummer had you
Yeah.
went. You have a natural rhythm to you, especially like even when you play acoustic guitar, you're always on time. You got the clock. That's good. You got an Asmar
That's-
too as a boy.
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, and your girl too. I mean, she's already got good rhythm too.
Yeah, she plays on it too.
That's awesome.
He's just got to get into it.
It's hard, right?
Yeah, he just he plays it for a little bit and then wants to go do something else. He's 5, so
Yeah, and probably
he's 5, and
has your brain.
I'm not
or-
like,
I mean, their brain too. The Asmar's too.
yeah.
You're kind of blessed and cursed at the same time.
He's not like I don't. My kids aren't like the 6-year-old skateboarder I watched, like Japanese skateboarder on like a fucking mini ramp that was just doing like blunt stalls and
Blunt kick flips and
like
shit.
blunt fucking reverbs out. you know, at like age 6, and it's like, okay, but like, A, is like, you know, does this kid have like is he autistic, or, you know, like, what's his dad like, you know, like, does this kid have fun, you know, like, does this kid have fun,
No.
right, you know?
Well, it's different. I think their culture is different too.
Yeah.
So it's like they produce little superhumans over there. They do. It's all about dedication, and you know that's what they strive for, is like being dedicated and working hard, and you know, opposed to here where we like now when we imagine, we like to be imaginary and think outside the box. Like they're like, no, motherfucker, stay in the box and don't move from there. Stay in there, and that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna master that.
Like this kid, like this little drummer we have on here. Like, does this kid have fun?
I think he looks like he might be having fun.
Well, no, that's, you can't tell off this video because he's got people clapping at him, and he's being told that this is what, you know.
But what got him to those triplets?
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, is this kid like,
do it, Johnny?
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know,
you have to be, right?
Like his dad. Look at his dad. He's like, man, I'm gonna make fucking money. I'm gonna make fucking money off you. Oh, you better not drop that fucking stick.
He's like, that's okay right now.
Look at, see how he knows he's fucked.
Yeah.
You see, after he dropped that stick, he's like, "Up, Dad's gonna beat my ass. Dad's gonna beat my ass."
Guy looks like Loki.
His dad's like, I gotta hold it together for the cameras. Hold it together.
He's like, damn, I almost hit him there.
Oh god.
You know.
I mean, you look at all the greats, all the savants, and everything. That's what it comes from. And like, even like we're talking about Japanese or Chinese culture over there, like overseas, where they teach that dedication and like discipline more than anything. You know, that's what the parents are. It's not about having fun. No, it's not. It's about doing it and getting it done right.
Yeah.
It's like the only thing I'm good at like that in this world is because my dad was tough on me in it.
Yeah.
It's like hockey. Like hockey comes naturally to me now, but it's because I didn't want to piss off my dad. I wonder if this is going to be a problem, the heat. We lost one camera. It's very funny because Enzo and I, we're good. Everything's good. But we foreshadowed this happening prior to the episode.
Which one did we lose?
We just lost a
GoPro.
Yeah. It overheated, I'm sure.
Oh.
I gotta probably put
Do not speak about China.
Short circuit.
Did I say? I didn't say China.
Yeah,
I did say
you
China.
Did say China, bro.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, Google.
The fucking the misinformation board just hit us up.
No, it's for sure wolf though. Or is that what it was?
Wolf? Yeah.
Wolf.
Yeah,
wolf.
WOOF.
Set myself a wolf.
Little did he know, I think he invented the whole fucking notification system of Apple.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
They're probably like, that's a great idea, actually. We just blast these idiots with it all the time. So they're constantly looking at it.
Where were we? Oh, chop suey.
Hold on.
We were talking about chop suey. No, it was still pop.
Pop it, baby.
Pop culture edition.
Because I was talking about how I showed him chop suey for the first time. Because my son always likes heavy stuff. Like, you know, when I take them to their classes, they're allowed to pick the music afterwards on the way home. And my daughter always picks, you know, either like Blink-182 or just random songs.
Yeah.
On like, you know, just random pop songs type stuff. And Damien's always heavy and loud rock and roll. So I'll put on like Under Oath, and
he likes that shit.
Yeah, I'll put on like Under Oath or Drop Dead Gorgeous. And so I showed him Chop Suey today. And it was just like, man, like, okay, so like I'm not like a System of a Down fan.
Okay.
But I'm not.
Great.
Oh, they are that exactly. Yeah. Like I'm not like a fan of theirs, but I'm just saying that in the sense of like I never in my life was like, oh man, I'm gonna put on System of a Down album, you know. Yeah. But I always knew System of a Down was great, and like if someone put on their album, which has happened many times
Yeah.
in my life, like
You were
being in
fine
the
with
car, they put on System of a Down. Like, yeah, I was always like, man, this shit's fucking awesome. You know, I just never got in my car and like put on System of a Down.
Toxicity is a great
You know?
album. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like I listened to an entire album of Toxicity with Joe. We were driving home from somewhere, like we were somewhere far. I think when we went to go write our album or some shit. But anyways, we listened to the whole album, and it was fucking amazing.
Yeah, bangs.
But that's what I was like. I was listening to Chop Suey, and it was just like, man, this song is so fucking good. Like, it's such a well written song.
It's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, it's such a well written fucking song, and like it's genius. And
Do you remember the first time you saw the video?
whoever produced it.
And
I remember the first time I heard this song, I was
Yeah.
like, holy shit.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a beautiful fucking song because it's got everything you need in it. It's
System
got
of a
everything.
Down is beautiful.
Yes. That's what I was just saying about how like I never put them on myself. Like I never like bumped System of a Down album, but like me and Joe listened to the entire album. Like I listened to the entire album of Toxicity with like Joe in his car.
Yeah.
You know.
Because Joe appreciates
And it'd be like, all right,
like,
this
is
shit, like I
fucking
love this.
wild.
This shit's really
Yeah.
good.
Joe always had a nice little outside the box music taste that would like touch in. Like he had this what's that other band that he liked a lot? Oh fuck. They did a One Arm Scissor. Look up One Arm Scissor. It's not that important to
How
this,
do you
but
spell scissor? Shit.
Right there. Go down.
Nope.
Struggling over
Issue there.
Is that the band?
it's gonna carry. What are you looking? Images?
I don't know.
Look
Song
up-
by American
At the
Post
Drive-In.
At
It's
the
right
Drive-In.
there.
Oh,
God.
At the Drive-In. Yeah, At the Drive-In was
Yeah.
the band before Mars Volta.
Mars Volta. Yeah, exactly who I was
Yeah,
thinking of both of them.
I've listened to their discography.
And Joe put me on
I actually,
them.
you watch their videos, it's cool. Like that guy goes crazy on stage.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you look up At the Drive-In, like on like some talk show, they go fucking nuts.
One of these days we're gonna have Joe back on. Joe's a good talk some nutrition and shit too.
Yeah, but yeah. So yeah, Chop Suey, great
It's fucking beautiful.
fucking awesome song.
I know Brett Guy likes that song. I know Brett. Shout
Well,
out. Brett Guy.
I think a lot of
You
people
have
like
to.
that song. I mean,
it's almost
like,
undeniable.
Yeah.
It's almost undeniable,
Yeah.
even in every aspect. The
Yeah.
fact of
I mean, I don't think I've ever heard a System of a Down song like that I didn't like.
no, dude, they
You
go
know.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it's like how I feel about like what's another band like that? Like All American Rejects.
Yes.
Okay? Like All American Rejects. Like I love All American Rejects, but I've never listened to a full album of All
Weird you
American
say
Rejects.
that. I just was listening to All American Rejects.
But I've like their album?
No, the singles.
The singles,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Like I've never like listened
And I
to
had this same thought. I was just like, and then I was like, are these guys like? How did they break? Like, how did they break? You know what I mean? Because they were big.
Yeah,
They were
that
like-
one song, swing, swing,
yeah.
swing. From
They were big, like right off that. Like, I wanted to know, did they have like a come up story, or they put together? They
Oh,
felt
probably,
put
one
together.
Of them, one of them has a
Rich Uncle.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. But yeah, you know, it's like those guys. Like I think they're great, but I've never listened to an album of
No.
theirs like on my own. You know, I almost wanted to say the Killers, but I listened to Killers albums.
Yeah, the Killers.
The Killers are great.
I slept on them for a long time.
Killers
too.
are fucking. That's one. Okay, so the Killers is a different example. Killers to me is you never hear anybody say, "Oh, my favorite band is the Killers,"
No.
and I don't know why.
Yeah,
Why don't you ever hear anybody say, "Oh, my favorite band is the Killers"?
because they broke first. I don't know.
They didn't have that many songs that were.
They had tons of songs.
Yeah.
They had tons of songs, bro. Fucking, and then their second album, Sam's Town, is fucking killer, dude. Like, no pun intended.
No, I feel you. It is. It's a rock masterpiece, actually. Like indie rock.
And
That
their
song-
first
what's that
first
song?
album,
Indie rock and roll. That song. by the Killers
Oh,
is
yeah.
one of the best
Oh,
songs
it's so
I've
good.
ever listened. It's like
That's
it's
so
like
good.
Queen
Is that,
level
I don't know
good.
if that's on Sam's Town. Is that? On
No, it's not on Sam's Town. It's not.
I don't think that's on their first album either.
I think it was before it.
Yeah,
I'm
it's like
almost
a bad.
positive.
It's like a
demo B-side kind of deal.
indie rock.
Dude,
and
that song
roll
is
for
like it's literally like
me.
it feels
Dude,
like a
me
Queen
and, yeah,
song.
me and Larry used to get stoned and listen to that fucking
Oh
song.
yeah, me too. Me and Larry for sure. And that chord progression, I went to learn that song one time, and it's wild.
Is it weird?
Yeah, it's wild. It's awesome. It's so cool. It's like it opens up a whole nother world of music when you listen to it
Yeah.
and you learn it. I mean, too on guitar because you're like, oh, it's like I'm sure like really really good musicians are like, oh, it's actually the fifth
Yeah.
of the this and the second chord of or the circle of fifths reversed.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, well, whatever. It's sick. Like,
Can you read my mind, dude? Like
No.
in the middle.
No. What?
Asking you.
I don't know. You looked right at me, dude.
Jim just almost ruined thousands of dollars of technology
You looked
there.
right-
that was tough.
You, bro.
That was supposed to be a spit take for sure. That almost fucked up.
In the middle of Main Street.
He's asking about
Just
the
trying
song.
to
Is
keep
that the
it
name of the
in
song?
line.
Did you never listen to the Killers at
No,
all?
obviously. I mean, a couple songs.
Really,
but
bro?
A couple songs.
Oh man, you need to fucking like listen to that album right there.
They
Sam's Town.
they did indie rock and roll on one of the big albums. They redid it. They re-recorded it. And if I can,
Is it Hot Fuss that they? Is it? Might be Sam's Town. Look at the tracks.
because we listened to the B side forever.
Just look up indie rock and roll by the Killers.
It must be on Hot Fuzz, dude. Hold on. Let's just check it.
I don't think it's on Hot Fuzz. Though. I think it was like a B side.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, I think it was too.
But I
It was
do
like
think they
it's like
redid
one you
it.
downloaded.
yeah, it was on Kazaa or some shit. Kazaa, bro.
Glamorous indie rock and roll. That's gonna give you lyrics, dude. Oh, it's on Hot Fuss. No, it's not. This song is.
It says included as a bonus track on select editions of their
there
debut
you go.
studio. Blah, blah,
Hot
blah.
Fuzz. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Change Your Mind and replaces Change Your Mind.
On the UK edition, they did that. UK and Australia. Blink 182 always came out with like extra tracks that were on the UK and Australia albums.
Bro,
Why?
okay. Do you remember the bonus tracks on Take Off Your Pants and Jacket?
Absolutely.
How there was 3 CDs that came out. There was
Yeah.
one with the pants, the jacket, and the plane, right?
Yeah.
And each one had 2 bonus tracks on it, and they each one had they were different on each one.
Yes.
Okay. Those songs you can't find.
I can't. I know. I looked.
You
I
gotta
actually
look.
just looked
You
for
have to
them, too.
YouTube them,
I've been
and even
down,
then it's hard.
I've been in this world,
And dude,
that you're talking about. All this.
it's great. It's a
weird.
great world.
Yeah. it is.
Those
World.
songs are fucking good, dude. There's at least 3 songs that are like bangers.
I was
bangers,
just looking for these.
dude.
They're on YouTube.
They're on YouTube, but
Okay.
even then they're kind of hard to find sometimes because sometimes they're sped up and shit. But it's
Oh,
weird,
so
like
they can
like
play
they're
them.
not on fucking Spotify or anything. You can't like stream them.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
I wonder who owns the rights. The Illuminati own the rights to those.
Which
or
one?
something?
Which one is it? Dude, which song is it?
Tom sold those to get into the Illuminati, so they're like, nah, you can't have these.
Too uplifting.
Jacket bonus tracks. There's one that's like I don't understand why it's not like it should have been like a hit.
Will you find the songs, Enzo? You see if you can look on
several
YouTube
bonus oh, okay.
and actually find the songs.
Man Overboard was one, right? Was Man Overboard one or no?
That was on Mark,
the-
Tom, and Travis
yeah.
show. Bonus track.
Time to break up. Where's your daughter? He was stronger. Remember that one?
Yes, I do. I want to hear
What
it.
went wrong, dude? What
These
went wrong?
ones.
Okay, no, hold on. Don't tell me that it's over, dude. Don't tell me that it's over. Is like one of Tom's. I think it's one of Tom's better.
Play a little bit of it. I'm not going to play this in the pod just because I don't think this might be in the audio, but it's not on the video. I'm going to have to take it off or they'll take down our video or something.
Are we gonna play it though?
Yeah, I want to hear it. Just
It's just quick and poppy.
oh yeah. And this felt like Dude Ranch or something.
Yes,
Yeah.
it felt like a mix between Dude Ranch and
Yeah.
Enema,
Okay,
which is
that's
probably
enough.
why they didn't use it. But it's like, nah, man, it's like a banger. Like,
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's why they ended up using it. It's weird that they don't put them out there though.
Yeah.
That's really strange. I've been deep into Dude Ranch and actually I've been really into Dude Ranch and Take Off Your Pants and Jacket. Those two I've been going back and forth listening to over and over again.
okay,
I love Dude Ranch.
yeah, so,
Dude Ranch is like, it takes me to a special spot in my little fucking mind.
Yep.
It time travels me to a perfect era of life.
I remember I just remember being like grounded or something and like in my room.
Facts, yeah, for
listening
sure.
to Dude
Yep.
Ranch or like cleaning my room
Yep.
like a Sunday and just listening to fucking Dude Ranch.
Me, you, and Joe would just listen to this record. Zoe too, probably.
Yeah, probably in your car. I don't
Yeah.
remember which songs were on it.
Enema State's my least favorite.
Yeah, I don't really. I like a couple songs. I like Anthem, and
Yeah.
there's a couple songs I really like. But Take Off Your Pants and Jackets and Dude Ranch cover to cover is just so good. I remember the anticipation of Take Off Your Pants and Jacket.
Yes.
Like, I remember
We were ninth grade.
Yeah, we were in ninth grade waiting for it to come out.
Right? Was
We
that
were probably
ninth?
eighth grade.
Eighth grade?
Eighth grade, probably. I don't know, actually. What year was that?
I think it
Take
was
off your
ninth
pants.
grade.
And then Take Off Your Pants and Jacket.
Seventh
How come it took me 20 years to realize that it was talking about jerking off?
There's
You never
no way
knew that?
didn't know
No.
that.
Are
That
you
was 2001.
serious?
Seriously.
Are you swear to God,
Serious.
dude?
Yeah.
You never knew that?
Never.
Oh my God. That's
Come
crazy,
on.
dude.
Never.
Never? You never
Did
made
you
it?
know that as a
I
kid?
made the connection,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Really? I know you did.
It's like, oh, they said
I know
jacket.
you did.
They said jacket.
I never thought that needed to be discussed. Like,
Or, yeah.
No, I had no idea. Until I
Okay.
was late 20s, like years ago. Like I can remember when I was like,
You had the epiphany.
dude, if you're
Yeah, I
in
was like,
if you're in
yeah.
this era right now, you need to listen to one of the more recent Tom DeLonge interviews.
oh, dude,
That he
dude,
can't-
I'm telling you, I'm in this rabbit hole.
Did
Like,
you watch it?
I don't know if I watched the one you're talking about, but
It's
I've been
Tom
watching.
DeLonge on what's it called? Something Toast or something.
I've been watching a million Tom DeLonge interviews. I'm like back into it.
That one.
Yeah, I've seen this one.
Tuna on Toast.
Yeah, Tuna on Toast.
That one's
Yeah.
really good.
It's really good.
It's really good.
I'm loving Tom again. Like I'm like really
Did
hoping
you see
he's a
when he
white
talked
hat
about
and shit.
Did you see when he talked about like what is success
Yeah,
in that one
Yeah.
and how he's like what is success? Like I didn't see my daughter grow up.
yeah.
He's like, is success like being a millionaire and touring and everything, or is success having like a nice like a humble home and being able to take your daughter to the park and make music for fun?
This is an awesome
know?
interview. This is a
Yeah.
great interview. I've been watching the shit out of this interview.
Okay,
Like,
yeah, it was a great interview.
so it brought me there. It brought me, like I said, I like Tom DeLonge. And recently, kind of side note to this, but connected in a weird way.
Don't get it twisted. Tom DeLonge is
Sure.
he's
but
in it.
It's like it's
Come on,
like,
he's Freemason.
But is he infiltrating? Did he have to do that? So this is where I'm going with my
Okay.
Tom DeLonge white hat brain.
Okay.
I'm like, is he infiltrating? Did he have to get in those Freemason meetings to actually see some shit that he had to see? I mean, everything he's doing right now is disclosure, and he's like, spitting that shit. I don't know, whatever, probably not. But
Well,
like,
I don't really believe in aliens anymore,
Like,
so that's why I think
if you
he
can,
is
I believe in extra dimensional beings.
extra dimensional, but he's making it like space.
Is he though?
aliens.
Is he?
I
I
think
don't,
so.
He doesn't really talk about space.
Everything's stars to the stars.
because maybe it's all part of
You know,
disclosure.
that's his
I
thing
know,
is
to the Stars Academy. Is
Yeah.
that yeah?
Stars Academy and shit.
But does he talk about space that much?
I don't know.
He doesn't really.
I don't know. He never puts out anything he's talking, or like he never like anything he's talking about doesn't explode ever.
I
Like,
remember-
I guess I could buy one of his books.
But what I was saying was the Black Keys are on Rogan right now, and it's always really good.
I don't
when
even
the
know who
Black
Black
Keys
Keys
are.
are.
The Black Keys are sweet too.
Okay,
they're
I've
really
never
they're
listened
fun
to
to listen
them,
to.
ever.
I've never listened to like a lot of them, but like if you just put on a Black Keys song, it goes. It's a cool rock song.
Okay.
They're from like Ohio and shit. So
Yeah.
they're Midwestern boys that made it. But they allude to a couple things in the interview that are interesting. Like they talk about conspiracies and they talk about he's like, I think it's the drummer. He's like, I've been to these places though. He's like, and you go to these places and you're performing at a billionaire's yacht, and you're like, you could take over the world here. And he's like, I don't know why all these people are together. He's like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know what I'm, he's like, I'm there to play music. He's like, but when I get there, I'm like, why is there like billion-dollar yachts that are armed with aircraft missiles? And like, he's like getting deep about what's happening on these things. And it's pretty interesting. And then he also talks about a moment when Tom DeLonge,
What?
Tom DeLonge met him backstage and talked to him for like an hour and a half about aliens and about like how they used the blackout of whenever that was
2004
2004
2001 I think.
to use some like wild weapons against aliens and shit. But Rogan immediately like discards what he's saying because he thinks Tom DeLonge's a kook.
Yeah.
And so he's like, oh, this guy's just a believer and shit like that, which is quite possibly that
Well, that's
he's a
because
kook.
his Rogan interview is really bad.
It's really bad.
It's really bad.
Why is it so bad?
It's bad. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just bad. I think he was in a. There's a difference. Like you watch that interview and then you watch the interview we're talking about. Like there's just like a difference in them.
Yeah, I don't know if he felt intimidated by Rogan, and like Rogan was like challenging him and alphaing him and kind of like being like, whoa, like this is all bullshit. Like you're showing me bullshit videos. You're showing me like, which he kind of is. And
No, I mean all the videos he's showing were like a
Stuff
year
that
later
later-
that the
yeah.
Pentagon was like, these are real.
he showed some wild ones, so that weren't those ones.
Okay.
But no, he did break all that, like the Tic Tac and Flare and all that shit.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know. It was just interesting to hear the Black Keys talk about them going to play at private islands
Yeah.
and feeling like this isn't right.
Okay.
Like this isn't like he says that. Like he says it on Rogan. I'm like, whoa, like did he just like
Out like some secret cult shit.
yeah. Like and it kind of made me respect them a little bit, the Black Keys and stuff. And like I don't know what their politics are or anything about it, but just the fact that he was like, why are all these people? Why can we take over the world on one island at a party that my band's playing? Like, this is weird. Like, why are all these people together? Why are they brushing shoulders with politicians and this and that, Chris Rock? And he's like, Chris Rock was there and, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's like, he was just saying, like, he's like, you start to think when you get to this level and you see that, you start to think that these conspiracies maybe aren't conspiracies. Like these people really
Secret
do
societies.
bump shoulders and rub together and party at private islands with, fucking military grade weapons on their yachts. Like, why do they have military grade weapons on their yachts? Like,
They can afford it.
yeah, I mean that's true, but how can they afford it?
Yeah.
Because they're the rulers.
Did you watch the the Pursuit of Tone interview
Pursuit of Tone?
with Tom DeLonge?
I don't know. I'd have
The
to see
Ernie
it.
Ball one. That one's really good too, man.
Maybe.
This one's really
You told me
good.
about. You actually told me to watch this. I don't think
Yeah,
I did though.
it's fucking really good.
Don't IMDb it. So look at like the actual video.
It's like an hour and a half long.
Because if I see the picture, then I'll
Yeah, that. Watch that
Uh,
one, dude.
No, it looks cool though.
This he dives into like a lot. Like they start at the beginning, of like Blink-182.
Do you remember the VHS we had? The
Oh yeah, that we
Enema-
watched all the time.
the Enema of the State VHS.
Yeah,
It straight
I
up
look back.
brainwashed us into being musicians.
Yeah, like I always thought if I ever met Tom DeLonge, I'd tell him that he ruined my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, first thing I'd ever say to Tom DeLonge or Mark Hoppus, if I ever met them. First thing I'd say, I'd be like, "Hey, what's up, man? You ruined my life,"
Yeah.
and I'd be like, "It's all right,
It's all right. I accept it.
accept it."
I'd be like, you made my life, dude. Just talking to
Like, you
Enzo.
ruined my life because I have a family now and we're poor. We shop at Walmart.
Oh shit.
Yeah, watch this next.
Yeah, well, for sure. Does he go into like his tone and stuff, and does he talk like gear?
Yeah, he talks gear and shit, history and gear, and just like where like I never knew, he didn't write. Damn it.
Yeah, Mark
know?
Hoppus wrote it. And
Yeah.
actually, Mark Hoppus strained his voice doing "Damn It" because,
Which is why he sounds how he sounds.
yeah, and "Damn It" is dope
we learned that from where did we learned that early on.
early on, but we
No,
liked,
he was sick during Buddha, I think, or Cheshire Cat or something. He was sick during one of the.
I think it's Dude Ranch.
Is it
I
Dude
think he
Ranch?
blew his voice out doing "Damn It," but we
Okay.
liked Tom, or we always liked Mark's voice on "Damn It" because it sounded like Tom.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was Tom actually for a long time before I seen that video or something.
Yeah.
Like when I first was listening to a song, I was like, oh,
Okay, so like Tom DeLonge, the reason why Tom DeLonge is so important in music, I think in music history, why he needs to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, rock and roll, is because he and the reason why they got millions of fans and why he got millions of kids to pick up guitars is because he proved, like, he was like this, like, anyone can do it.
yeah,
You know, he was like the face of like you didn't need to be able to sing good.
yeah,
You didn't need to know how to play guitar good. You know, you just needed to know, you had to have passion and know how to write a song.
yep,
And if you could do that, you can fucking be it. Because Tom DeLonge's not a good singer, and he's not a good guitar player. And like the technical.
No, he's gotten better, obviously.
Yeah,
'Cause
but like in the
he's a
technical,
professional musician.
he's a great guitar player because of what the simplicity of the things he makes and how catchy they are.
Yeah.
And that's what matters.
And that comes almost more with his vocals and lyrics and stuff too, and melodies. And Mark comes into that play because Mark's really genius with like melody writing and writing a catchy phrase. And you know, in the early Blink, you're not listening to it for the music. Like it's never like, I mean, you're not listening because the guitar player is really good. You're listening because the song's really fun.
The song's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the song's
fun.
Fun.
And yeah, they're
you like singing along to it.
It's not until they get Travis when
And you're
That's
able
when
to
it's the music.
as you sing along to it, you're able to imagine yourself being able to do it.
yeah, it's not unimaginable.
Yeah. You're not like, "Oh my god, it's not like listening to fucking Freddie Mercury." You know, like you can't sing along to Freddie Mercury. You know, like anybody can sing along to Blink-182
Yeah.
and do it pretty good, probably. Do a good take on it,
No facts.
you know. So yeah, that's good. Good. Glad you're back on the
Yeah, I don't know what got me into nostalgia for sure. Probably I just listened to Dude Ranch and then I was like, I'm in a hole. Now I'm back into. I'm like, whoa, there's all these interviews with Blink-182. To only have these when I was a kid, I would have watched every one of them. And now I'm like, oh, I watched every one of them. Like, I'm going to watch them all again. That Tuna one I watched a lot, actually. I watched the full episode and then the clips, too. Because I believe it's a full podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this one
Toast
like
for
shows some
Tuna.
skating and shit.
Yep. See Push Mago? He kind of rips. He ripped some curbs for sure.
I mean,
That was wild.
more than
Yeah, that was
your
pretty
average person,
crazy.
for sure.
And then on
So we're sucking Tom DeLonge's
guess
dick
so, yeah.
today on this episode.
yeah, we bashed him pretty hard a few episodes back, but
Yeah.
I'm back on, Tom. You got me in the
But no,
Illuminati.
in this one, you like there's tons. There's like it like zooms in on his Freemason sticker, like design on his guitar. You know,
okay.
like a billion times. It's like just showing his Freemason.
I think we've
symbol.
showed this interview on the show
Yeah.
on the pod. But and you look at him and you always wanted to be his friend too. Like, I want that guy to be my friend.
You guys, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. We watch VHS tapes with them,
Yeah,
imitate them, and
I know.
yeah. I remember.
shapeshift.
I remember fucking ninth grade. Like, remember that book we got?
The Blink book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember. Like, I was at dinner with my family at Red Lobster.
I can remember this.
And my brother, I said something like from the book, and because I thought it was funny, you know, and I told them, I was like, "Oh, Tom used to do this, you know, when he was young," and like My brother just like looked because my brother's mean to me, right? Like Tony was fucking mean.
He was me.
Mean brother. Yeah, Blink-182, Tales from Beneath Your Mom. I want to order that. But I was telling that, and my brother looks at me. He's like, "You're obsessed." He's like, "You want to be these guys." And like, just like,
yes.
like my brother just like totally just like
Outed you?
just outed me and like fucking like made me feel like such shit and like embarrassed me so hard. Like,
Dude, I feel like I was there. I think so.
well, I probably told you the story and you felt secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah, probably.
Like, damn,
Yeah.
Tony.
Yeah. Chill out, dude. What do you want to be?
I know, yeah. What do you want to be?
And somehow he's doing it.
I know.
To be honest,
crushing
he's crushing it. Whatever that was.
He gets away with it.
Yeah,
He
whatever
gets-
that was.
He's stringing along.
Yeah. He's like, I want to be mischievous. And I'm gonna continue to do this for the rest
And
of
my
my life.
brother's like Loki from fucking
A little bit.
right. Tony's like Loki.
We could probably have a podcast with Tony. I think it would probably be it'd be interesting.
No, he would get like that with us.
Yeah.
He would
Like,
call
you
us
guys are
out on
obsessed.
something. Yeah.
You know, and there was an acceptance of Tony when we were in the band, when I think it was Seven Birds, probably for sure, where Tony finally was like on board. Like he was like, this is actually
Good.
good.
Yeah, he started understanding that.
Yeah.
we did what we did well.
Yeah, he's like, oh, okay. And then there was a big
Yeah.
switch.
It was because Tony started getting into like Tony was really into My Chemical Romance,
Okay.
the Black Parade
a good-
album.
yeah, it's
He
a good
really
record.
liked that album.
And we were trying
And-
to
and
do
then-
stuff like that. For
Yeah,
sure.
and then so I think when we transferred away from the screaming stuff
and into like the more
or poppy stuff,
poppy opera.
he was like, "Oh, okay, these guys
theatrical.
can do this kind of stuff."
I didn't know Enzo just had this chilling on the screen.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Yeah, he'd probably shit on us for this.
Yeah, he'd shit on a lot of stuff we say.
John K would be fun though. I always said that too. Not John K. Not John K. I'm sorry. Can I not do that?
No, I'm saying that'd just be dangerous.
Not. Who was I thinking of? Not John. John K would be fun though, to be honest.
Fucking strippers would show up or something here.
Yes, dude.
He'd bring some random person with him.
We've talked
He'd
about.
bring some random person
think
with
so.
him that he met off
We
the
didn't
street.
talk about when Jake's brother. We can lightly touch on this. When Jake's brother and John had a house. That we
So my brother and his best friend,
try to be graceful.
on
with
and
this.
off best friend.
Trying to be graceful, yeah.
This was.
Why?
I don't know. There's just some shit that has a wild ass house. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, so they were throwing like these parties, and my brother kept inviting me to these parties to come over. He's, oh, you gotta come over, man. We get chicks and everything like this. You know, my brother's older than us, like 4 years older than us. And I remember one time I was getting off work and I get a text from Jim being like, you gotta come to Tony's.
I think I had been to Tony's a few times at this point.
Had
too.
you? Okay.
I think so.
I
but
didn't
it
know-
wasn't like this.
Okay, so
Only this was this time.
I just get a text like, you gotta come to Tony's. Me and Josh are at Tony's. Come here. You know, he's like, there's a party going on, and I was like, okay. So I get off work. And
I never
like,
told you about this. We told you about this.
I drive to Tony and his friend are
be
living
graceful
together.
in this. Though. I don't know how to. I don't even know how to.
They're living in this house on
how
like
you-
some
what
land.
you're gonna do.
I'm just
Tell
saying my experience.
Okay.
With this, okay.
But don't
So-
don't out anybody.
I'm
for
not gonna
anything.
out
Okay.
anybody. I don't. You're scared. You got
Something.
you got some
Secrets.
demons that happen.
Bro, it was a wild ass.
You did some sinning.
It was wild.
So I stroll. I get to their house and I go and like I'm not hearing any music or anything, and I'm walking up, you know, and I'm like, okay, like, but I'm seeing like cars, like there's cars there, but there's like doesn't seem like there's a party going on, right? So I'm like, all right, so like I knock, you know, and I go and I knock on the door, and his buddy John like cracks the door open, right? He doesn't like open the door. He like cracks the door open. He like sticks his head up and he's like, "What's up, man?" And he's like whispering. He's like, "Hey, what's up?" And I was like, I don't know, man. Josh or Jim and Tony told me to come here. And he looks around and he's like, all right. He's like, come on in. And he opens the door And I walk into the living room, and everybody, there's like a bunch of fucking people in the living room, right?
It's dark,
And they're
too, right?
all in a fucking circle around the living room, right?
This was like
There's-
a mansion too.
Yeah.
Let's set this up because the house is
like
the
a
house.
mansion, but it was a
but
big house.
it's a big house.
There's a long house.
Yeah,
It's a long house. Had
Yeah.
a lot of rooms in it.
yeah.
So I walk in and there's just everybody's just in this. It's like fucking dead quiet and everybody's just up against the wall around the fucking room, right?
I know, that's
Around the room,
Illuminati.
and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And in the middle of the room is a guy, right, like fucking half naked, and he's on all fours, right, and he's got a fucking ball in his mouth. Right, and he's got a fucking leash on.
Why?
He's got a fucking like spike
Oh,
collar
Matrix.
on, right? And he's got a leash, and there's this bitch walking around him with a whip,
It was
and
like
she's
it was a
smacking him,
dominatrix show.
and she's fucking smacking him, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
You know? And I look over, and Jim and Josh are across the room, and they're both like wide-eyed, right? Like
Ball gags in each of their mouths too.
they're just like looking, and they look at me, and they just give me like the nod. They're like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then like 5 minutes later, the show ended, right? And like everyone clapped and everything, and then it just like all of a sudden the party started. The party started, right? And like everyone, like music came on, everyone started going through rooms and everything, and I started to notice that all the girls, there was all these really attractive girls, and they were all like,
must have been a fun party.
anytime I walked by these girls, they would like look me up and down, or like
been a fun
they would
party.
like wink at me, right? And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Like I'm looking all right, but like like there's something weird going on.
You got to the
here.
nines for it. You had a blazer on and shit.
Yeah, you know, but I'm still like every girl, like every hot girl, like walks by me, like either like scratches my shoulder,
Yeah.
or they wink at me, or they give me a look up and down and smile at me, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, all right, like, I'm gonna get laid tonight.
We're
You
single.
know?
We're
Like,
all
I'm-
single.
yeah, we're all
too.
single at this point. Like, I'm gonna get laid tonight, you
Yeah.
know. And I find out
They're all
all
call
strippers.
girls or
Yeah.
strippers.
Escorts.
Yeah, they're all something.
How they?
Right?
Yeah.
There's like a big crooked eye black guy there, like watching over him.
Big
like,
dude.
Big dude. And he was like, his name was like Bones or something. Like, yeah, it was a lot, dude. And so me and Josh didn't know that was what, yeah, we knew that something was happening, like bachelor party environment kind of deal. We were walking into. It wasn't a bachelor party though. This was just like a Wednesday. This was just
Yeah,
a
dude,
Wednesday.
It was. It was like a fucking Wednesday.
And so I didn't think that we watched the Dom show, but now I remember that we were by the island by the bar.
Yeah.
Because I think Josh and I were in and out of that. Like
Okay.
I don't think we were like, it was just Jake was getting there, and we were in. I do remember it being like, we were like,
Come on over here.
Yeah, you were like. Like the faces, like we just weren't. Yeah.
I think we were hammered, or
Probably,
we were
yeah.
not
High
doing
or
drugs. I don't
Yeah,
know.
doing drugs.
Yeah, we were probably doing drugs. I don't know why I acted like I wasn't doing drugs. But yeah, it was. He had these parties, and Tony and John in this house. I'm talking. It was a mansion for some reason. It felt like a mansion. Like
It was
it had
was
like a
big house.
grotto feel to the living room. It was like this dark cave like feel.
It felt
with
like
a bar.
It felt like a shitty version of like a Playboy mansion.
Yeah,
or something
that's
that,
what I'm saying.
like,
Yeah, it had a hot tub on the outside. It was long. They had a lot of property in the front yard. It was we had a show there, a Seven Birds show.
well, we threw John, his buddy John / roommate said, I think at this event, he was like, we need to have a party. You guys need to play it.
Like a Project X party.
And he's like, and I was like, what kind of party? He's like the biggest fucking party ever. And I'm like I was joking around, like I was like oh, like Project X, like you guys remember that movie that came out about like the biggest party
Yeah,
ever.
for sure.
I'm talking to the listener.
Okay.
I know you do.
Yeah,
So I
just
was
said
joking
that.
around with him. I was like, oh, like Project X, you know? And he's like, he looks at me and he's like, yeah, like Project
Dude,
X.
I can see John's face being like, it was what he wanted.
Yes, like it like lit up, and he was like, that's what we're doing.
John's kind of like Tony. John and Tony were very similar.
Yeah, that's why they're friends.
Yeah, very similar.
Very mischievous.
Very
and-
mischievous and always up to something, dude.
Yeah.
business savvy in a sense.
Yeah.
They're both kind of weirdly, awkwardly business savvy. John more than Tony, but Tony's more productive than John. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
John had
It's
the more buttoned up like talk to you about like let's get this Project X party done. Like let's do it. Like let's execute it. And Tony would just be like, "Let's."
Like,
I'm gonna sell like
they should've-
80 electric razors at this party, and he would.
And he would.
sell 80 electric.
I bought all these. I bought these black market vapes
Yeah.
from some guy in Ohio, and I'm gonna sell them all at this party. And he would. Yeah, I feel like they should have came up with some type of company together.
Yes.
You know, that would have been really successful for like 4 or 5 years, and then got raided by the FBI.
Yes, there would have been a Wolf of Wall Street about them
Yeah.
for sure.
Like that's what they should have done.
That's what they were like, kind of. Is that those characters? If you can imagine that, like now I'm thinking about Wolf of Wall Street, I was like, oh, like I kind of like, I was like, I know people like this, like Jake's brother and his brother's friends.
Like if Tony wasn't ADHD, like he would have been like Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah. Or if he was in the right spot, if he was in,
It's his
if he was in-
ADHD.
yeah.
That like
I'm sure that
'cause-
Jordan Belfort guy has ADHD.
No,
too.
because like the thing, like with ADHD, the problem is that you start these projects
And you
and
never
you
finish
hone in on them and you do them really well, but then you don't finish.
yeah,
You know, so that's where Tony was really bad at that. But anyways, yeah. So he they wanted to throw this Party X style party, and so we said okay, and we started setting up this party, and I remember I was at work the night of the party, and I'm trying to like promote it. I'm promoting it online and everything, and I'm telling John, I'm saying like, hey, you sure you want me to like promote? And he's like, dude, I want like the whole world here.
yeah,
And I'm like, okay, so I'm trying to promote it online while I'm at work. I was gonna go there after work, and like the whole day though, I was like, man, like I don't know if anybody's gonna be coming, like it's not getting any traction and shit. And then like probably about an hour before I was about to leave work, like I start seeing things online. Like I start seeing things about, oh, there's a Party X party at the address
yeah.
from people like I didn't know.
Okay.
You know, and then like I read somewhere that there was a mention on the radio or something about it.
No,
I swear to God, right? And when I pulled up, that shit was fucking hopping, dude.
yeah.
There was like
A lot of people.
there was a lot of fucking people there, and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger throughout the night. And then certain people started showing up, causing problems.
Rolling back in.
Oh, rolling back in.
Yeah.
Why don't we do some real quick?
Science.
No, random shit. So there's some shit. Did you guys hear about the U2 playing at fucking in the war zone?
The U2.
Oh, that's so
You too.
cringe.
So Bono and
So cringy.
the Edge from U2
Oh God, I
visited
hate everything about
Kiev
this.
and performed acoustic concert in one of the city's subway stations turned bomb shelters. And then everybody's been fucking all these celebrities and shit, celebrities and politicians have been going to fucking Ukraine lately.
Huh.
They've all been flying like celebrities
Dude.
and like when is that
so-
something that's supposed to happen in a fucking isn't Ukraine supposed to be like a
Yeah.
war zone
Yeah.
right now? So why are celebrities and politicians flying over there?
Yeah. How is
Like-
that not obvious?
You know? Like why is this happening?
Jeez.
Dude, it was obvious as soon as that motherfucker was on the Emmys or whatever the fuck it
Oh
was.
my
It
gosh,
was-
dude.
it
I
was
can't when you
obvious.
showed
Yeah,
me
no,
that
that
on
was
here,
bad.
dude, that was like
That was bad.
Yeah. I was like, oh,
I felt
this is-
sick watching that.
Yeah, it's like this is straight out of fucking 1984.
Yeah.
This
I
is
felt sick.
disgusting. I was just talking to some I was at like a family party with Rachel and we were talking about and it was like everyone's still like, you know, even no matter how base like the older crowd is, if they listen to like the news, they're still like, oh man, what Russia's doing is bad. what Russia's doing is bad. Because whenever you watch the news, well, not anymore. Now it's whatever it's moved on to, fucking abortion rights. But at that time, it was just like, Russia's bad, and then everybody's saying that, and then we sit down. I remember Rachel's dad was like, Jim. He's always like, he knows we have the podcast and shit, and he's like, I know you probably know something about this, and I was like, I don't know anything about it. I don't think any of us know anything
You're
about
like, all right,
this.
I'm gonna give you a name of a documentary. You can't tell anybody that you ever watched it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. And I was like, no, we don't know about this. And I remember we ended up just having this big long talk that ended up, there are people, not Rachel's dad per se, but like some of her family members are down with Trump and shit, and we were talking about some shit with that, and I was like, I don't really even think Trump's the end all be all, but God, was he not showing everybody that it could happen? Like, someone else could take over because these people are evil. These are the people staging these wars in Ukraine and stuff, and that's what I'm telling them. I'm like, I think it's fake.
It's all fake. It's all theater.
Yeah, it's fake.
I think World War II was theater.
A lot of it.
I mean, I'm not saying people didn't die there. I'm just saying that.
Well, they don't care about that. They don't care about.
They make a lot of money.
It was it was planned, and
they want that death.
Just like never mind. Okay.
So someone made a really good I guess clap back to the thing. Kamala Harris was saying, she's giving some speech about the whole Roe versus Wade thing, and she said something about, can you think of any laws that give government control of men's bodies, right? And this dude just clapped back on TikTok, and he goes, I can think of one, and he just shows footage from World War II.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah,
and it's like, damn, that is good.
Yeah,
when World War III starts, guess who's got to go over there?
Yeah,
without a choice, the men.
Yeah,
and the women.
But the draft's no longer
not for women, but I mean, well, for now.
That shit's all.
This shit's all. They wouldn't send the woman.
This shit's all fake too, though. I'm telling you. I know we talked about it
last
time.
Somebody pointed that out. Someone's like, someone made a good.
It might as well be Chris Rock getting slapped by Will
Emmanuel
Smith.
Hirano. I'm saying this guy's name wrong, but he said, just like that, the 2022 midterms become about Roe versus Wade instead of lockdowns, inflation, Afghanistan, border crisis, supply chains, and mandates. That was pretty easy.
Yeah, I mean, they show it. It's all of these things. Like if we can just name them real quick right here. You go, fucking Will
Climate
Smith.
Change.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like in the last four months of the news, probably 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah.
You go Will Smith, Oscars, everybody's talking about it. You go, or before that, you go Ukraine, everybody's talking about it. Then Will Smith at the Oscars, everybody's talking about it. Then you go fucking Roe versus Wade, everybody's talking about it. You just see it, like it's happening, and like nobody's talking about lockdowns, no one's talking about mandates, no one's talking about anything.
Nobody's talking about food plant burning down. Nobody's talking about the
chickens.
Bro, like we like making one of the meals we like making at home is the KFC Famous Bowl.
Yeah.
Right, with the popcorn chicken, the mashed potatoes, gravy. So we like making that, like that's like one of our meals for every like once a week or something. But we make it ourselves, and so we get popcorn chicken from like Kroger or some shit, or like the supermarket, and like it's been so hard.
Yeah.
And like my kids like chicken nuggets, they're kids, right?
I like chicken nuggets.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, they don't want to eat anything but like chicken nuggets, macaroni and cheese and shit, and all that bullshit.
And now all the
so
chickens
weird.
have COVID.
And no, you just can't get them
because the chickens have COVID.
Yeah, it's like the shelves are empty for like that kind of shit,
Because they're mass slaughtering, right? Enzo and Rachel are talking about it.
More than 1 million chickens to be euthanized after avian influenza detected
They have
in Colorado.
That tested positive, dog.
Yeah.
They got nose swabbed and they're
1 million?
Well, that's because they don't, though.
How can they?
They don't.
How can they?
They don't. They don't have this. They're creating a food shortage. Like it's coming.
Right.
Like it's
Just
coming.
the
It's
supply
fucking
one.
coming.
Yeah.
All right.
It's already here, dude.
It's already here. Look at. Type in baby formula shortage, and click on news on that. This is New York Times. Baby formula shortage leaves desperate parents searching for food. You go to stores right now, like the baby formula section, gone, empty.
It's weird. Do you think there's a baby boom too right now? I feel like there is.
Probably because of COVID.
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
People are locked in their homes,
Yeah.
like not bored, not doing anything. Fucking.
Probably.
I know a lot of people that had babies,
Yep.
COVID babies.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, I know. At work, I see it. It's happening. Like everyone's pregnant. So there's this food shortage, and it's there's lines.
They're not, but we're not talking about
and you
that
go
really.
Roe versus Wade. You start looking. There's these lines and connections you can make to all of this of like why it's all preparing. It's all manufacturing it. Like
Yeah.
if you're seeing those chess moves,
They need to
you're
get-
seeing this shit happen.
like you guys, it's about to be summer, all right? Like we're gonna like this summer is gonna get fucking rowdy. Like there's cities are gonna be burning again. Like they're already showing about how they're protesting outside of judges' houses now, like Supreme Court judges' houses, right? Which is illegal. Like that's illegal.
But they're not doing anything.
But they're
about
not
it.
doing anything about it.
And this shit's like not even. It's all based off of like. It's all based off a leak document. Nothing's like been put into legislation.
Exactly.
Or anything.
Yeah.
It's
Like, yeah. It's just a leaked thing.
Yeah.
White House encourages peaceful protesters outside Supreme Court.
Yeah, we're gonna see cities burning again, like because that's what they need. That's what you need. You need that chaos and destruction because so we can't be like, oh my God, they're stealing the election again. You know that company or those dudes put out that
Dominion.
2000 Mules
Oh, yeah.
documentary
Yeah,
where it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
shows like absolute proof of
election
the
fraud?
election fraud.
Yeah.
Like, and they have like geo tracking and shit going on in it, and like they're showing like video footage of ballot dumping
Yeah.
and all this shit. Like that came out the same time as this Roe versus Wade thing, and like yeah, it's of course it's planned because some shit's coming. Shit's always coming.
Yeah.
It's been coming, and
I actually.
it's not gonna get better.
I want to take a second to read a DM from a close friend or an old friend of mine. But he's always been into like botany and growing his own food. And he said something it was really brilliant kind of. And it made me think of the ultimate, we're going to wrap in a second too, but it's kind of an ultimate red pill in a way. Cause once you like actually cross this barrier, then none of that stuff really matters to you anymore. Of once it actually does, the food shortages hit and all the
None of this
shit
gonna
hits the
matter.
fan. It doesn't matter like which team you play for. Let me see if I can find this. He said, "Don't take," and like my homie, he is an asshole, and I'll tell him that to his face. But like he can be an asshole. I've had some of the best debates and conversations with this guy. And I can be an asshole to him too. And he says this. He says it. Don't take this as me being an asshole. But how many people are cultivating skills for those hard times in order to be an asset to their community rather than a drain? And he said everyone likes being a doomer, but no one likes. But I don't see many doomers with a future, and it's a perfect
That's what
statement.
Owen Benjamin always says.
Owen Benjamin
yeah.
spits this shit too,
Yeah,
and it's
they were just the dudes. Did you listen to the last Tripoli tinfoil hat?
I did.
yes.
The one where they got into it, you mean?
Are you talking
No.
to your damn microphone?
The one where they got into it. I got such a loud voice.
It's still.
I got a loud voice. No, they had some dudes on there talking. I forgot who they were, but they're like basically showing how Elon Musk is the Antichrist.
Yeah, I did listen to it.
Yeah,
It's a good one.
it is a good one.
Yeah.
It is a really good one, and they point out a lot of good stuff about Elon Musk. But they were talking about how they were kind of saying the same thing about how like we're so removed from like life now, like we
Actual-
our whole species as like humans, our whole like what would you call it, like time frame on this planet, we've been growing and building stuff on our own survival. We've had survival skills, and then like just recently we're all of a sudden being handed our food instead of hunting for it.
Yeah, we're hand fed.
You know, we're buying a house instead of building a house. Like now, like we're all fucked. Like we're fucked. Like majority of people,
Useless eaters.
majority of us are fucked. Okay,
Useless eaters.
like that includes everyone in this room right here.
Yeah,
like we're
of course.
fucked, right?
Because we don't grow anything.
We
And
don't
hit that
grow
gym.
anything. We don't know how to build a house. You know, and like there's people out there that do. You know, and those are the people that are going to survive. That's why, like, if there's an end of the world scenario, like, or you know, some like big giant war or some shit like that, and everything goes to shit, like, you know, who's going to be surviving still? That fucking those
Amish.
tribes, the Amish, and like the tribes out in the fucking rainforest.
Yeah.
They're still going to be there.
Yeah. Well, they're the ones that keep continually rebuilding society.
And yeah, there's going to be those like doom preppers
That
out
were
there
prepared.
that are prepared and know how
Yeah.
to do that shit. That they're going to be lingering too, but they're going to be really fucking lonely.
Yeah, for sure.
know,
It's
They're not going to have a community.
No. And that, I mean, that's Bob. You know what I mean? And on paper, the guy's as liberal as they come and whatever. But when you get down to it, and when the shit hits the fan, like I said, none of that shit matters, because if I have a question about growing my food, like, I hope to have a friend like Bob that's able to teach me something about that.
Yeah.
Because he's been preparing for it for a while. And, you know, like I said, like with Bob, I've wrapped conspiracies with him since we learned about, we got into this shit together. So part of that, you know, I mean, that's just like, it's just the thing. I mean, like, he took a step and he learned something, and that's, I think we all want.
And not to shit on Bob though, because is that who texted you?
Yeah.
Okay, so not to shit on him though, but he's fucked too.
Exactly.
You know why he's fucked? Because
He's preparing all the supplies for the dude with the biggest fucking guns.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's gonna have all that shit, but he's gonna get that shit taken from him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless the community
Unless
comes
he's
in.
working out, unless he's fucking working out,
He
unless
is
he's
working
training
out.
fucking.
He's working out.
Is he?
He's lifting weights. And
Okay.
So
Yeah, but
shout out Bob, because
There you go.
he is
you
prepping.
need people. You need.
It doesn't-
One
it-
person can't do all.
He
that.
might
You
even
need-
have some guns.
You need
I don't
people.
know. I
that
haven't
can-
talked to him about anything like that.
I'm sure he
but
does. Bob's been that kind of guy for a long time.
To have guns or not have guns?
Bro, we used to go to parties and he would have a knife on him and pull it out and be
Yes.
like, you know, he's just that kind of
He
dude.
is, for sure.
You know,
Yeah, but
I know what you're saying.
I know, but I mean,
It disappoints me that
like
he's
Josh
liberal.
could come.
What?
Josh could come take a shit.
Josh and his
You know what I'm
gang-
saying?
Yeah, it's well,
Josh could come take a shit.
for sure. No, I get you on that. You're fucked, because there's gonna be. Have you seen The Road?
And I'm not
Have you seen The
shitting on
Road?
him because like he
Or
did
read
the same thing to
Road?
me. you know?
Yeah. Have you seen The Road
Yeah.
and read The Road?
Yeah.
It's. I mean, there's gonna be these groups of people that are
groups.
got all the diesel
Yeah.
fuel, and they're just fucking gunning for hundreds of years, just warriors, motherfucking Comanches.
That's how it used
but
to be.
with diesel trucks and guns, like being like, no, this is ours.
There's no more law.
This is ours, and we're gonna shoot you and eat you.
Yeah. That's why I said when we had our doomsday thing, like, you're going to have to be fucking, like, you know, like, someone like me, like, I'm going to have to be ruthless if that ever happens. You know? Like, if if you come near me, I'm going to have to shoot you as quick as possible.
Yeah,
Like, if I don't know you, like, I'm just going to shoot you in the fucking face. You know? Because,
you
like,
have to.
yeah.
Yeah, because you're gonna get connived on.
Yeah.
You're gonna get your
I mean,
backstabbed.
I think it's also like you said. I mean,
Unless you build it-
it's gonna be
unless you-
groups of people. Like
That's
the
what I
thing.
was saying. You got
It's
to
gonna
build
be
the right
groups.
community.
Yeah.
But that's, I mean, that's where I think, you know, the idea of it, power in numbers, is for sure. I mean, that's a thing. That'll
Gotta
work.
have skill sets that you
Man,
can trade on.
I hope I hope I'm wrong about this. I hope everybody's wrong about this food shortage thing, because like that's when like you're gonna see ugly.
People get desperate.
That's when you're gonna see ugly, because you saw what happened with toilet paper. And
I don't think they'll let the food go short. What they're gonna do, because they're not stupid. They know that. So what they're gonna do is do all this, hyperinflate the food, get us all scared for it. You see, they play a good game too.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
Owen Benjamin says
So-
that they make their money on the swing always.
Always.
Meaning, so like when
Yes.
food goes down, they hoard a lot of it.
Yes,
you
and
know?
then they're gonna put it back
Make
in,
it, and then they'll
plug
give
us
it
in.
back to you slowly
They
at a
killed
higher
all the
amount.
chickens and the farmers, so they just give you the genetically modified chicken. And you know, you eat the more of the fake stuff. You know, you have the Whopper that's not real meat. Now Burger King and them are probably being like, can we swap these out for the cheaper lab made one instead of paying for all this farming and shit?
But I think at the end goal is the Georgia Guidestones. End goal of all that is not to just them to make money. It's like that shit causes cancer, all that shit. You know what I mean? Like all this processed garbage they're giving us. That's what
I'm saying. It's a slow burn. They're working towards that Georgia Guidestone it's not going to be immediate, because they know if immediate happens, then rash decision making will come with that, and then people will revolt.
I mean,
People will revolt on a large level. So they're gonna do the swing, like you were just saying. They're gonna give you some and take it away, give you a little bit more and take it away, and slowly, in the meantime, strip your health and your freedoms,
your
and
investments, your savings,
everything.
401ks. But you know, I think about Agenda 2030. Like we don't even know. Like, you know, Agenda 21 was like this COVID catastrophe.
Yeah.
Like I wonder what they have planned for Agenda 2030. The World Economic Forum or whoever they are.
I think it's
Some
a
other
slow game. I think it's a slow game. These people are generationally wealthy and generationally powerful. They're not doing this for them. They're doing this for their ancestors of the elites.
Yeah.
Because they work in this, that's how they work off this lineage of this bloodline. So this bloodline is what they're pushing forward and trying to, take over.
It's like when, quote unquote, when they built the pyramids, however, whatever you want to
Are you
think.
saying
However,
pyramids are a hologram?
no, but I don't know realistically. Bro, if we're thinking the world is not fucking round, you think I fucking believe the story they told us about the fucking pyramids and how they built it?
It was like the first one I didn't believe.
That's one of them.
Wouldn't
But my
you say
point is
so?
like
What?
the pyramids were not like built in precision like that by millions and millions of slaves.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like the first conspiracy. And that's the one that you're like, oh, they're fucking lying about the pyramids?
Yeah.
What the fuck are they lying
Yeah,
about
like
the pyramids?
they go and try and do it with like modern equipment, and they can barely do it when they got like a fucking crane and shit like
because
that.
of like Tataria and shit.
Yeah.
Because they're probably 3,000 years old, not 30,000 years old.
Well, it's like that. It's like that. That casino we talked about in Vegas, the pyramid one.
Oh yeah.
The Luxor.
The Luxor. It's like considered like super what do you call it? Like unstable.
Oh, okay.
Like it's like falling apart and shit, and like sinking and shit.
Because they didn't know how to do it.
Because they can't do it.
Yeah.
They can't build a fucking pyramid.
Yeah.
Like I think they're deconstructing it soon.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
They
Don't
used to
ever
look-
stay there.
but-
That place is like that bad omens all over it.
I think that whole town does. If you ever have been to that town, you would know. As soon as you walk into it, it's everything you hate about America. Everything.
Life.
Dude, in general,
Yeah.
America, I'm getting to the point now where I'm thinking to myself, if I had the ability to like get to some other country and just avoid whatever's coming, I would. But also, it's like
What country though?
I don't fucking know. There isn't
Exactly.
there isn't one.
Well,
Like you go to Sweden and they have their fucking problems.
but you go to
fucking-
middle of the state, Pennsylvania, dude, where the fucking
Yeah.
Amish live. They got no problems. They don't have
No.
nothing.
I know.
They don't have any problems.
But you got to move out there. It's like
That's the red pill. That's the thing. Get to the woods. Get some land.
fucking
Protect
Montana.
it.
There's places
That's your
in
life.
Michigan, dude.
That's your 9 to 5.
If you
then,
just turn
is
off
like
the-
maintaining that place.
Yeah,
If we just
But
turned off the
it's not easy
TV
to
and
do
off the
that.
internet,
It's
like
not.
it's not.
think about this. If you turned off the TV, you turned off the internet, and you didn't get like newspaper at your house, and you were out there for a month, 2 months, eventually, like you would just, if you had no way of knowing what was going on with the outside world, like I feel like you would just de-stress, man, decompress, all this other bullshit that's always, pressing.
Well, it'd
on
be
you.
all other shit. It'd be all like, oh, fucking A, man. The milk's like, the cow's milk's fucking bloody. we're not gonna be able to use this batch. We're gonna have to
True.
fucking get. I'm gonna have to get 2 more. Oh my god, 3 of the
Yeah.
chickens escaped. Like
Yeah.
now, you know what I mean. Now I have to
Something
get 3
else.
more chickens.
But
and-
like shit that matters.
yeah,
Shit that's
100%.
important, you know what
yeah,
I mean? You're not
it's
thinking about Will
fake
Smith
shit.
and
Not
Will Smith and fucking Chris Rock are ruining your day.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that you know what you gotta do to have to succeed that? I would probably knock the population down to about 5 million.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Basically what they want to do.
He's here to for everyone to
Yeah,
do
get them all in
this.
cities. Dude,
Yeah, you're
I
like,
think we
I'm gonna
just joined
create
the world.
Avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to depopulate real quick.
Don't you ever
Yeah.
think that like when you like
No, it's like, yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah.
Thanos was right.
yeah, and that's
You know?
Thanos is doing it right now.
Yeah.
the
There's-
thing is,
We're
it's
just
only
it sucks
recently,
because we're gonna
though-
be part of it.
Yeah.
You know, we ain't getting.
It's only recently though that this has been going on. It feels like, you know, if you go back like 100, 200 years,
I
That's
wish I could hear
everything,
you.
though.
But
That's-
you're
Dude,
avoiding
you're
the
gonna
mic.
That's
listen to that and
everything
you're gonna
though,
hear me.
dude. That's like
Yeah.
that's like our
all
school
happened just
system,
now.
our school system,
Yeah.
our globe model, like just fucking like everything, our medicine, like
just
it's
gone
all
to shit.
it's all within like the last like 150 years.
Oh yeah.
I know.
Oh yeah.
It's
It
all
is.
new. Our way of living in like suburbs and shit like that. Like it's
It's
all
like,
fucking
it's almost
new.
like it's architected by
And isn't
some
it-
group or something.
It's ridiculous that we look at the past and we just think of them as so inferior.
Dude,
Like we only think
Yeah.
of the past as inferior. Like they could if
Yeah,
they
yeah.
could do it,
yeah, yeah.
then we you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? It's
Yeah.
like why?
Like
Hold
the
on.
Egyptians and shit.
Yeah,
like,
what
we're
do-
not- they're
Why do you expect them to be Neanderthals?
Stupid,
Different.
yeah.
Dude, when I listened to this thing just recently about Alexander the Great, and they're talking about all the things he achieved in his life, and it's like literally these men were fucking superhuman back then. Like they were just by the time they were 30, they had achieved 100 like lifetimes of what a modern man could achieve. You know, it's there's no way that back then they were like not as smart, less intelligent,
No,
nothing like
no
that
way.
at all, dude.
They
I
had
think
to
in
be
fact
on a
they're
higher level.
dude, I think their bodies were even like from not having processed food and shit.
Well, dude,
Like-
you gotta so
dental
you gotta
work,
remember
yeah.
though. You gotta think that there you know there's theories that the Great Reset has happened many times already,
Yeah.
right? Like with civilizations like the Egyptians, like there was a Great
yeah.
Reset. The Sumerians, Great Reset. Fucking Tataria, Great Reset. You know, and somebody was talking. I saw somebody comment in a it was like a post on like the Matrix or some shit, and they like how let me see where's the post at okay, so it was talking about the Matrix and how like the guys there's a woman claimed to have written the Matrix
Yeah.
and
Okay, I know
and
about
she
this.
she said that the Terminators she wrote the Terminators too and those were the prequels to the Matrix.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And so that's what the post was on. And somebody said, like, you look at the film, The Matrix, from a Gnostic, inverted, occult perspective. And the architect, right? Like how you said this is all architected.
Yeah.
The architect is God, and the Matrix is the world he created, and Neo is Lucifer rebelling. This is getting us siding with Lucifer. Okay, so it's saying that Neo in the Matrix is actually Lucifer.
Yeah.
And like God is the architect when he goes in the room and there's all the fucking TVs,
Yeah.
right? And what does he explain to him? He explains
It's
like
like-
this is like the fifth Matrix.
Yes.
You were too violent.
This is the
no matter
fifth-
what I did.
This was the fifth one. There's
Yeah.
been a reset already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
in plain view, man. It's in plain sight right there. You know, it's like they tell us.
Dude, all I
Yeah.
know is Alex Jones literally fucking called all this shit on that first Joe Rogan podcast that he was on. Like, and I remember watching it the night of, and he was talking about the Great Reset and how they're trying to like usher in this new technological society. This is back, I don't know, what year was that in? 2016?
Probably.
2018?
Yeah.
Dude,
16 or
and
15.
he says all this shit like back then. And I mean,
Can you find that? How can I listen
It's
to
on
it's
that?
on
YouTube.
YouTube.
It's
dude.
still on YouTube.
Literally, like the one episode I watched with Joe Rogan and Alex Jones that I was like, first of all, I got into Alex Jones like hardcore after that. But even Joe Rogan, like I didn't watch his show as much. But that was like an excellent episode. He talks all about the Great Reset, and like how they want to do transhumanism. He was talking about it back then, and it's like,
Yeah. Elon Musk.
How the
is
fuck did he know all
ushering
that shit?
in.
Yeah.
with
transhumanism.
So, but Jim, why don't you tell everyone where they can find us?
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and give us likes and comments and let us know what you think. And check out the TikTok at Secret Hideout Podcast, Instagram at Secret Hideout Podcast, and look for us on Rumble because I think I'm about to do that because fuck YouTube. But subscribe if you're watching.
Yeah, and like always, don't listen to a word we say because we don't know what the fuck we're talking about. And always do your own research, and we will catch you on the flip side.
Peace.
Later.
Peace, guys.
Peace, guys.
Peace, guys.
We gotta shoot that intro.